The college basketball experience preview and picks edition for Wednesday night, November the 12th edition on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you use our code TCESGPN. Welcome, everybody, into the college basketball experience preview and picks for November the 12th, Wednesday night, that is. That was a good night. We'll get into it. It's going to be awfully quiet in the comments section, I think, on this evening. We'll break down the slate and look ahead to Wednesday. It's going to be it's a bigger slate, not a bigger slate than it was tonight, but a solid slate. I think 40 games tomorrow. Recap 66 games and much more. It was a winning night. I am Moneyline Mac, a.k.a. former staffer with also be with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West by God, Virginia with the Mountaineers, also known as...
It's Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Mac tonight over here looking live. Shade's got to come back on. You know the deal. 23-13 on the night. So, I guess I will throw the shades back on for good voodoo, good mojo. So, shout out to the chat. Joining me to talk college hoops. You guys know him from the college baseball experience and college basketball experience. He is from the great state of Michigan. His Wolverines got to win and his Gators got to win by the skin of their teeth. He's the LeBaron driving cocktail African habit. He's Noah Bieniek. What's up, man?
How's it going, boys? Yeah, today, excellent fucking slate. I was just too locked in on two teams that were trying to give games away. So, that was my night of awesome college basketball. That was just way too stressful, more than it needed to be. But I'm happy to be here, Mac and Cap.
Winning night. And third man in the booth from the Windy City. You guys know him from the Locks and Dog podcast. He also writes a daily article over at SGPN. He is Cannabis Capper. CC, what's up, brother?
Mac, Noah, thank you for having me back. Good to be here. Good to see you all. I had a great night gambling, but my beloved Blue Demons. We got to, hey, you yell at the guys, watch the video, burn the tape, move on to the next one.
There are 28 more, my friend.
I was just getting ready to say, I was going to say DePaul, and I go, no, we're not.
No, they're my guys.
He's wearing them proudly.
Yeah, I'm literally, I figured if I'm going to be here tonight, I'm going to wear it. Yeah, bring on the haters. You can say what we had a bad, we no-showed against a bad Buffalo team. I got to own it. I'm here for it. But hey, yell at the guys, review the video, burn the tape, move on. They got Northwestern later in the week. Let's. That was the look ahead spot. That's what it was. They're looking ahead. That's what it was. Looking ahead to Northwestern.
I hope.
What a statement! Looking ahead to Northwestern. So I like it. I like the angle, Cap.
It's a rivalry. It's a local rivalry. Everybody knows.
It is a local rivalry. I will give you that. So Colby did leave us slides, but first we will recap over here at the college experience. But first, every episode of the SGPN is on one feed, a convenient feed. Search SGPN on your favorite podcast app to subscribe today, and also subscribe to the CFL Gambling Podcast, home of the Huge Tits Parlay, and also our friend CJ Sullivan's Bottom Line Bombs. He'll be on the college football experience tomorrow night. So, subscribe to those channels today. All right, Bieniek, we need to replace these with another one.
I got you.
You got it?
Yeah.
Colby, there we go.
Oh,
Cool.
this game.
Yeah, we started this one off. I was not awake for it sorry, not awake. I was out. I'm too used to saying I'm not awake for the afternoon games. I went to lunch with my grandfather, a former veteran. So it was
Oh,
There you go.
yeah,
shout
tradition.
out to Noah's grandfather. Cheers to you. Thank you for your
Good
service,
man.
sir.
Good man.
Did not score watch this one at all. I figured whatever. It's Iona UMKC. The Gales drop 105 on the Ruse. Mac, any takeaways from this one? A high scoring affair at that.
Dude, Iona's good. They invested in that team. They could, and they play really fast. So, I still think they might be a little bit undervalued. And UMKC sucks.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it Iona being good or UMKC being really, really bad?
I mean, Iona's what offensively scored. I guess they only scored 81 on Friday. I felt like they scored more. They just hit Hofstra in the mouth. But yeah, I mean, they're averaging 90 points a game. Scored 100 on the road. Man, more teams are scoring 100 this year.
Yeah, scoring is definitely up. I feel like quality of play is definitely up too.
Could be.
Well, that's gonna happen when you've got like guys coming back from fringy first round pick, second round pick in the NBA draft because they're coming back to take NIL. You also have some teams going out overseas and bringing back or bringing over, older, more experienced players, and also the hype around this freshman class, like the talent's deep and it like spreads further down into mid-major conferences when you've got so many freshmen that are good, but also just the influx of talent that we've never really seen in college basketball before.
But
that mixed in with more whistles, more fouls, more free throws.
but you've also got guys who would be playing overseas or taking a job at an accounting firm, sticking around for an extra year or two now, which is nice. You get teams, they didn't have the 5 years ago a graduate transfer or a graduate senior wasn't a thing.
Yeah, totally right. Totally right.
Iona made 14 threes today, by the way.
Ooh. The other
UMKC didn't.
Was Long Island, the Long Island Sharks, and Capper has them winning the NEC. Did you have them laying what number did you get first off, and did you pick Long Island in this one, Capper?
Okay, I locked this one at Tally Site last night. I got 2.5.
Okay.
So I did lay the points with the fucking Long Island Sharks, and they got home for me. Hey, the Sharks respect the veterans. They went out to Colorado Springs to play Air Force. Hey, it was fair play. We're not looking to cheat anybody. We went out there to their barn. Played them fair and square for two halves, and the Sharks just happened to come out on top. Respect all the veterans. Thank you for your service. But the fucking Sharks will take the win and head back to Lugas.
No, did you see the controversy of this game?
No,
So, Air Force actually led by double digits in the first half.
Yeah.
I was in no rush to bet Air Force because I know nobody will bet Air Force. So I waited, and it woke up this morning. It was up to 4.5. So I was like, oh, shit, there's no rush. There's no rush to fucking bet Air Force because nobody wants that. I ended up locking it in at 4.5. I think it closed at 5.5. They had a 10-point lead with 24 seconds left. And they somehow turned it over, missed free throws, and win by 4. Their SID or whoever the fuck it is tweeted out the final score graphic that they won by 6. So everybody thinks they won by 6. Air Force tweeted out that they they lost by 4, and that's when it was like, all right, who are you going to believe?
What's the score
The Air Force, or are you going to believe Long Island? So everybody knew what the final score was. All the books all of a sudden started grading it as a 4-point game. So yeah,
I didn't know the story behind that, but
yes.
all these apps had the wrong score.
Yeah.
So you look at ESPN and all these scoring apps, they all were off. I'm not kidding you. There's Twitter posts out there. ESPN, Bleacher Report, blah blah blah, CBS or whatever. So many of them, 4 or 5 of them had the wrong score posted.
Oh, and the Mountain West app was down, by the way.
Of course it was.
Somehow it was down. So nobody saw how this went down. Because it's Long Island and everything's in a Ponzi scheme with this fucking team.
That's hilarious. So the final minutes of the game were down?
No, the whole stream went down the whole game. I couldn't fucking
Nobody watched it.
It's like a rigged game.
Unbelievable. Shout out to Brian Sanders. He says, cheers to the TCE crew. He appreciates us. We appreciate you, Brian, very much so. You guys give us the platform to be able to talk about college basketball every single day of the season. And UMBC and Morgan State had quite the battle in this one. UMBC pulls it out late. The final score of this one was 81-79. I believe they needed a game winner with like 20 seconds left to get this thing done. Mac, your takeaway from UMBC scratching out a win against the Bears.
I knew I should have bet Morgan State with the points. Shout out Kempom. He predicted 83-79. The final score 81-79.
That's crazy.
He was right there. Not much takeaway here. I did not really get eyes on this one. I'll be honest.
Neither did I. I was in the car when this happened. I was scoreboard watching a little bit. Didn't bet it. Didn't think of betting it. No real analysis. Sorry. Here, if anybody came here for the Morgan State takes, I apologize.
I have a good feeling that with as loaded of a slate this was, UMBC Morgan State might not have been the game everybody was circling to hear the college experience's thoughts on.
You never know.
This one could be one of them. Oh my God. The line of 2.5 is not correct, by the way. They were laying they were laying like 13. They were
take
up
the points.
They were up by 15 in the first half, comfortably cruising, and then shot 1 for 15 from deep to begin the second half. They actively tried to give this game away. Yaxel Lendeborg was pretty much a non-factor tonight. The guy that was doing everything for Michigan, I was so impressed, was Adema, the UCLA 7-3 transfer. He really stuffed the stat sheet. He did. It was 18 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists with 5 blocks. Down low, Wake Forest was just afraid to get to the rim. And that actually won them the game because final possession too, they had a break in, like a guy driving as he had beaten Lendeborg to get into the paint. And all of a sudden you've got Merez, Yaxel from behind, and Adema up top. 3 dudes 6'10" or larger going for a block on this kid, and he had to send the layup to the moon. It had no chance. Hilarious that this game needed overtime for Michigan to win it, and they were lucky to get out alive because that was an all Michigan crowd, and the Wake Forest section was like little to none to be had. Mac, your takeaway from this game as Michigan wins by 1.
I walked away impressed with Wake Forest like chippiness. They kept fighting. I thought they were the aggressor in the game. I kind of just felt like Michigan, once they started missing shots, they were slow to lose balls and stuff. But I mean, like you said, Mara made the big plays on the stretch. Cadeau is so up and down too.
He made a hell of a defensive play to get the game into overtime.
Yeah.
But he still, to me, like is one of the most polarizing college basketball players.
I can see why.
And I can't believe he's on my team.
Yeah.
You got TCU on Friday.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they blow them up by 30. Yeah. Cadeau 17, 8, 7, but 5 turnovers. That's an extremely Cadeau line. Honestly, when I saw Michigan go up by 15, and I turned this one off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, this one's gonna win. No, did not.
I don't think that you're alone in that too.
I'm sure
the first half too, we had a shitload of free throws. We had them in foul trouble early, and had Trevon Spillers just in his head from the get go. In this one, he fouled out with like 8 minutes to play, I think it was.
He also had 4 turnovers in this one too.
Yeah, he had 3 fouls in the first half. It was like not a great showing from him, one of the best players for Wake Forest. And I'm just even more impressed that it went to overtime after talking that one out loud. But a lot of free throws in the first half. It turns out won Michigan the game, and that's going to happen with all the size and athleticism that they have on this team. Navy and Penn State played today as well as the Troops got the cover. They lose by only 9 to the Nittany Lions. Mac, this was a lock for you, right?
It was. Navy came through. I mean, Navy looked like a team that had a veteran group that got embarrassed on their home floor. They had a lot of sense of urgency here. They lacked the athletes to hang with Penn State for 40 minutes, but I never felt like they weren't not going to cover. I think the largest lead for Penn State was 12. Yeah. But so, I mean, like they were within the number of the whole game, but never really felt like Navy threatened to win. So a solid win for Penn State, get the job done and move on. When's like their first big test?
Penn State.
No, I mean Penn State.
Providence. They have Providence in Bahamar. No, actually Mohegan Sun. So that's the College Basketball Hall of Fame Classic or something. So,
yeah. So, yeah, good cover for Navy. Shout out to the Troops. 2-1 on the day, ATS.
Yeah, I rode with Mac on this one. Honestly, I like Navy's roster a lot. I mean, I feel like if they're a dog, I'm going to be betting them a lot because I feel like they're going to be able to stay within the number against a lot of these teams. So, to Mac's point, veteran team, did what they had to do to kind of keep this one as close as they could. And they stayed within the number, which is all we want.
Yeah, Austin Benini wasn't even the guy for Navy today. It was Donovan Draper who went for a double-double, 22 and 11 with 4 assists. And then Jinwoo Kim, 5 for 10 from deep with 25 points tonight for Navy. Next on the slides were App State and Ohio State. This is one of my cocktail napkin bets, and I know Colby double locked this one with me. Mac, did you come along too?
I stayed away. App was kind of live in the first half.
Yeah, they were up
12.
Yeah, they were up double digits in that first half. This is one of the games that I had on the screen. I had my full setup today in the command center, but at the same time, both Michigan and Florida were tight, and that's kind of only where my attention was at, and I kind of lost sight of some of the other games. So I don't know how the difference was created by Ohio State, but coming out of half, something must have happened, and Ohio State wins this one by 22. App State was getting 25.5 capper. Did you catch any of this game?
I did not. No, it's I thought this line kind of was a little. I wasn't sure what side I wanted to be on. I mean, it was Ohio State at home, and I felt it was too many points for App State, but I didn't take any action on this one, so I stayed away and I did not get eyes on it.
Yeah, Cam James saying Ohio State went up 27 or 28 with 5 minutes away, 5 minutes to go, but App State scraped it out. Lipscomb and UNC Asheville played today as well. This game didn't quite make the radar for me, but Asheville wins a rock fight 69-64 over Lipscomb, who has a new coach, the former Lenny Acuff assistant in Kevin Carroll. This is the closest game that the Bisons have had so far this season. And they came against Asheville. Asheville had a good shooting day too, Mac.
Yeah, Asheville was frustrating. They got up 10 early, and they never could just pull away and deliver that knockout punch in the second half. So entertaining game down the stretch. Asheville got the stops late, made their free throws, and got out of there with the 5-point victory. But Lipscomb's first cover of the year, and to be able to keep it close finally.
Capper, anything to add here?
Nothing really to add. I did want to get eyes on this because I wanted to see how Lipscomb would play against a low major like Asheville. Honestly, this is gonna be a rough year for Lipscomb, if I'm honest.
Yeah, coaching change.
Yeah,
could definitely be. And then Chicago State, former victim of DePaul, they go and play Butler, and this game was
who covered this game?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
I think Butler covered by the hook.
Butler won by 32. I don't know what we picked the line at last night.
I think it was 32.5.
It was in that zip code. I know that. So, Mac, you have any thoughts on this one?
Nope. Next.
Next slide.
There's
we
going to be a
had-
couple of those that.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of
well,
those.
with as loaded of a slate, and there was a lot of games at 7:00. We were already talking about that behind the curtain here. Providence wins 106-81 over Penn. They cover here, I do believe. Mac,
They dress up.
Fran gets blown out late in his second game at Penn.
Third.
Yeah.
Third.
Yeah. I mean, it was a 1-point game late in the first half. It was I think like a 12, 13-point game with 10 minutes ago. They completely dressed this up. The frauds from Providence.
Okay. I still think it's gonna be a long year at Penn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Zanoni went for 30 in this game. He shot 5 for 8 from deep and dropped 30 on Providence. So that's something to note there. Norfolk State and Old Dominion, and
Good
what
game.
was
A
this
banger.
slate had so many really good mid-major in-state or the trademark Patty C border battle games. Old Dominion and Norfolk State came down to the wire. Old Dominion pulls it out by 3. Mac.
Yeah, I wish this was on a lighter slate, man. I would have went to this game because this was a war. Both teams did not shoot the ball well, but both teams played hard as shit and came right down the wire. ODU made a couple more plays down the stretch, and they moved to what now 2-1 on the year for Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was super chippy. I think that number's not right. Is it minus 2.5?
No,
Okay.
No.
It was. I remember it being like 7.5 last night.
He was kind of rushing through the slides last night, so a lot of these slides don't have numbers or incorrect number or location.
He got the city right though, which is odd.
Yeah.
Well, they're both from there.
True. Yeah, I saw this at 7.5 last night. I locked it up on Tally site for Norfolk plus 7.5. I didn't get a chance to bet it though. I wish I did because I would have covered. But yeah, super chippy game. Absolute. A bit of a rock fight between these two teams. Really, fun game. For early November, it was kind of a fun environment. I really wish if this was on, say, on like a Monday. I would have watched all 40 minutes. I'm certain, but I only got a chance to see a bit of this.
Carlton was in the building for Old
Yeah.
Dominion and Norfolk, and he said it was a great game. We got the chat saying it was a little bit of a rock fight as well, with as evident by some of the shooting percentages, but both of them also good defensive programs too. So very, very solid game that I encourage anybody like tomorrow, if you get any time, that this was a solid back and forth game that is worth watching for sure. And we had Florida State and Florida doing battle. Florida asserted dominance early down low with a few catch and dunks by Ruben Shinyelu. They were leading by, I want to say it was 10 with like 5 minutes to go in the first half. And from there, Florida State took the lead going into halftime, I believe. I believe it was a 1-point lead. And our boy Robert McRae is a dog.
Dude, he's
And
30.
Colby was pressing me last night. He goes, you're going up against our boy the fifth. And I just nodded my head. And yeah, I mean, this guy's legit. He was a former Wake Forest recruit, so he was an ACC talent coming out of high school, and then now he's running the show at Florida State, which I didn't necessarily see that happening. That wasn't really my prediction for him to be like the go-to ball handler and scorer for the Seminoles, but that's the case, and he's looked damn good doing it, Mac.
He has, and dude, Florida State's way improved. I mean, they like light year. This is the closest this game has been in the rivalry in a minute. So, shout out to the Seminoles for competing, losing by 2. Had some chances down the stretch. Had a wide open 3 to tie it late. And so yeah, Florida escapes. Florida's a work in progress. I mean, they lost all those backcourt pieces, but they'll be fine. They'll get it fixed. And yeah, Florida. I walk away impressed with Florida State again. A good night for the ACC. outside of one school up there in the Northeast. Like all things considered, like the ACC has looked the part so far early in the year.
They have looked very much improved. And yeah, Florida State with Luke Locks like playing in this rivalry, like it means something. I'm not surprised that it came off that way and Florida State didn't get down and out early, and they were able to build a very enticing battle where they were winning this game for quite some time. Capper, any thoughts from this matchup here?
Yeah, no, I was watching this one with an eye on the backcourt in particular. And yeah, to Mac's point, Florida is a bit of work in progress there. Xavier had a rough night.
He is the
Uh,
ceiling, and
yeah,
unfortunately has not clicked yet.
not yet. No. Boogie didn't get off to a good start either, but Xavier looked a bit rough, especially early on. Um, Honestly, again, fun game. I did not bet this. Kind of wish, again, kind of wish I had with the plus 18.5, but no, this is a cool, this is an interesting game to see the way, Florida State is kind of, come back from the dead, and where Florida is trying to kind of figure things out. It's different spots for both these programs. It's kind of neat to see.
Yeah. Couple of double doubles for Florida. I mean, they're going to have size advantage on a lot of teams. Their front court's going to be one of the best in the country this year, and we saw that again tonight. Thomas Hauk dropped 20 and 13. Chinyelu had 10 and 16. The one positive I can take away from Xavier Lee is one, I think he's being told to shoot. First off, he had 10 threes, only made one of them today. And that's more of like a get comfortable thing. Like, we're going to need you. Like, we want you shooting these, because Urban Kalavzar is the backup, and he just hasn't had that runway to really compete with it. And I don't think I think that's by design. But Xavier Lee didn't look out of place defensively tonight, and that was what I was really worried about with him
That's fair.
coming into the season. And he had 7 rebounds and 6 assists, so at least he was doing a little bit more than just needing him to be a scoring guard. So Stonehill and Rhode Island, guys, I got to be honest, didn't have this one on my radar at all. Did anybody? 80-57 final in favor of the Rams.
Good bounce back win.
If you could have told me the score was anything, and I would believe it. I didn't see any of this at all. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, no Rhode Island takes. Next slide.
The Mount came through for us.
Yeah, the Mountain had a breakthrough victory over St. Maris. They get on the board in the win column for the first time this season on under Coach Lynn, and they win by 8, 74-66. Mac, did you catch any of this one?
Not really. Score watching it, but a good win. They needed that win to get in the win column. Now they, because they got some bye games coming up, so they need to get one of these and get on the board.
Next slide.
Jacksonville and High Point. High Point force fed them 85-64, winning by 21, covering it by a bit. I think it was 6 points in this. Mac, once again, High Point kind of dismantles a really good defense at a mid-major level.
Bro, they're a wagon. Just auto bet them at home. Just auto bet them for quite a while, I think.
I didn't catch any of this. Was the place jumping?
Yeah. Okay. It was jumping, and they made threes, and they actually got out rebounded. But yeah, they're just good, man. They got a lot of different weapons. They can come at you in just a lot of different ways.
High Point has UAB on deck.
Yeah, and UAB just took that L. So
yeah, they're gonna. I think there might be another L loading.
Yeah, or UAB bounce back. I know that's going to be Mac's angle.
Oh, if they're a dog at UAB, I said take High Point. I'll take UAB in the next game.
Winthrop. God, let's skip this one.
I got so many fucking tweets on that fucking shit.
Dude, I didn't get any, and they were my favorite bet of the day. But
okay. I came for the ride. I warned that it fucking stunk. I was like, this line is really short. And Kobe's like, this is the best play of the day. You said it's my favorite play. And I'm like, oh God. I was with you. They're way better than fucking Coastal. That was a no-show by them.
Well, I mean, Coastal couldn't miss tonight. They shot 46% from three. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah, that was a bad deal by Winthrop today.
Winthrop outplayed them. They just couldn't put the ball in the fucking hoop.
No.
Coastal had 17 turnovers. It's just outrageous basketball. Yeah, it was a little infuriating. Capper, any additional thoughts?
My only thought is that Coastal has Jack State on deck, and I think we might be catching a shorter line for that one based off this win. So I'm kind of looking forward to betting against fading
Fair.
Coastal after this.
Fair. The stock exchange, it always has its ups and downs. Davidson against Charlotte here. Davidson looked the part. They get the rivalry trophy. It's like a hornet's nest. I saw that tweeted out today. I didn't know that prior to this game. But Mac, they get the rivalry win 62-55, and I believe that was a cover on last night's show.
Yeah, they were an underdog. I gotta rethink Davidson. They're sticking it to me right now. They maybe McKillop year 3 is the real deal here. Noah, they're off to a hell of a start. I mean, they blew out Wazoo. Now they go on the road the game after and beat the Niners. I mean, this is a nice start, 3-0 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a better effort to get eyes on Davidson. Could they be like legitimately a threat in that conference this year?
I mean, dude, that's as good a start as any
Yeah.
mid-major in the country almost. I mean, that's
Just
a
about.
top 10 resume if you're just going off mid-majors.
Yeah, with wins against Wazoo and Charlotte there.
Yeah.
NJIT and Loyola Marymount. This one wasn't on my radar either. I got to look at the score.
CLV win for me. Recovered
Okay.
loss.
66-64 NJIT. So
I
Loyola
thought I was a genius. I locked him up last night, laid 7.5, and closed at 10.5. I said I knew Loyola was going to fuck them up, and they lost outright. What the fuck? How do you lose to NJIT at home? Who is NJIT? They got 2 road wins. They have one road win.
We'll talk about one of those road wins in a minute here. I have a feeling, but good one for these Highlanders. Good for them.
Doing it year 3. I got nothing else. That was bad play. Bad play. I was stunned. I was like, man, they're gonna fuck them up today. Nope.
Yeah, they had a double from Ari Fulton, who had 22 and 14. But yeah, that's about it. Didn't catch any of that game. Dayton and Cincy. This one was on the television for the entire time, and Cincy busted out the gates. It was like 13-0, and I'm like, here we go again. Another one of my moneyline dogs didn't even show up to the damn gym. Dayton made it a game, but they never really threatened to win.
They cut it to 2.
I know. They made it a game. They didn't really threaten. I don't know if they ever led in this game, period.
No. Because they went 2 for 26 from 3.
Capper, you were excited about this one.
Tell
me about it.
No, honestly, I missed part of the first half because I was watching another team that we'll probably talk about in a minute here. And I caught it as for the comeback for Dayton, and I thought I thought they were in this. I thought the athleticism was on display. They didn't turtle up. They didn't give up. They stayed in it. It did get away from the end. Got away from the number in the end. This is one of the L's I took on today, but again, Dayton, they did not turtle up in a spot where they could have. So shout out to them for sticking around fighting. And shout out to Cincinnati for getting a great win at home, against a rival.
Yeah, gotcha. That's a good start. I mean, Wes Miller's got to have a good year here, and that's a nice win for the Bearcats.
Watching this game, I was a lot more negative on Dayton than I think Capper was, just because they were blitzed out the gate.
Shit like that happens when you're on the road. You can get blitzed out the gate and then have to claw your way back.
In a rivalry game, you gotta be there.
I mean, they cut it back to 2. It wasn't like they just did.
Yeah,
they hit in the mouth.
I'm just saying that it was very disappointing that they got punched hard early, and
it's a tough building to play in. That place is lit tonight.
It was lit.
Cincy shot 47% from deep in this one, and I am starting to lose more and more faith that my take on them is wrong, or I think I could be wrong about the offense, but
It's 3 games.
Yeah,
I-
I
it's
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't say that your take is wrong yet.
it's
Wasn't
3
what
games, but
wasn't Cincy ranked going into Big 12 last year, and then they just completely folded?
Yeah, they
no,
fell
they were
apart.
preseason ranked, and they never made it. I don't know if they were ranked in the pre Big 12. I know they were preseason
They were
ranked.
10-1 last year going into Big 12 play, and then they fucking just folded like a lawn chair. So yeah, I got to see it from Wes Miller in that league, night in and night out. It's a tough when you got to play those top dogs. It's
Do,
tough.
do we have a bit of a mirror here between Cincy football and Cincy basketball, just kind of flying under the radar? Nobody was picking Cincy in the Big 12 in football this year, and
Yeah,
they've had a really solid season. They've been really chippy at home,
they have.
and I kind of get the same way about the Cincinnati team. Like nobody was picking them, and now here they are, coming out and punching Dayton in the mouth like early in the season. We'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens when Big 12 play starts.
Radford, North Carolina. North Carolina pulled away in this one. What was the final score?
Looking.
It was 89-70. Oh, so Radford was able to get back into this one.
They were chippy in
covered.
this one, yeah.
Yeah, North Carolina, though, early in this one, their size was so evident. They had all 3 of their bigs were in double digits scoring. Mac, did you catch any of your
No.
old friends in
No, I didn't
Radford?
catch this.
I glanced at a few seconds of a few minutes of the first half, and yeah, no, to your point, that's exactly what I saw. I just saw, the size advantage was just evident. So
Yeah, Radford was in striking distance in the first half, but they were down. It was mid 20s in with like 10 minutes to go in the second half, and that's when I stopped monitoring that one. But yeah, we had also Sacred Heart and Villanova. Villanova came out and had a really good offensive performance today. Couldn't miss. Nova shoots 51% from 3. Bryce Lindsay had 9. Devin Askew had 7 threes. My takeaway was Villanova shot the fuck out of the ball, and their next opponent's Duquesne, and the Dukes could be. We'll see what happens there. Did you guys catch any of this?
No. No, I didn't watch any of the big spread games. There were so many actual really good games that I was like, I'm not watching any of these 30-point spread games.
I glanced at it for a minute. I was curious, and what I saw was Villanova was really outclassing Sacred Heart. Just much crisper in the offensive end, and just better athletes in the defensive end. Sacred Heart was just like way out of their league.
Yeah.
Fuck Shire.
Dude.
He's like Army, and he's running up the score. I'm like, oh, fuck this guy.
They were up 30 at half.
No, they're up 20. They were up 19.
20.
Army covered the first half.
Okay.
They covered the first half line.
20. Yeah, they were up 20. They're
up 19. It was 19 and a half was the first half line because I looked at it, I go, oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, he kept his fucking starters until like the 6-minute mark. I was like,
how do you keep your starters in against the troops on Veterans Day?
That's I thought more highly of Coach.
We gotta put Shire on a list for potential communists. I'm not a fan of that.
That was ridiculous.
It turned into one of those things for Army where everybody was going to get to touch the floor against Duke because it just doesn't happen a ton. That's what it turned into, kind of like the charity fest at the end of this thing.
That was ridiculous.
Dude, I can't believe they did that.
It was such Bush League. I was like,
I didn't bet it because I very well knew that Duke was capable of this, but I am still very much surprised that it happened.
So much.
Fucking Boozer was in with like 6 minutes left, and I'm like, is he really still have Boozer in the game?
That place was lit too.
Oh, I told you he was gonna be fucking on fire.
Yeah. I was right there with you.
Yeah, they ran out of gas. Army's super young too.
Yeah.
The whole handicap was we thought they would take their foot off the pedal, but I guess they're into manipulating the net.
Who do they have up next? We know.
Duke?
Yeah.
Might be the Champions Classic.
I see.
Everybody's like, you can
Oh,
ask the play, Daniel, you can yes, you can't ask the players not to play. You could say, hey, we're gonna put in the second team to get them some work. He didn't do that. He just kept the fucking starters in.
Duke has a big time look ahead spot. Indiana State. So completely justified in leaving the starters in. Got to get them minutes
They
against Army
They
to gear up
deserve
for
to get
Indiana
somebody.
State.
They deserve to have somebody roll their ankle in that game to teach Shire a lesson.
Indiana State before the look ahead. When do they play Kansas?
It was ridiculous.
Do you have the schedule in front of you still or no?
Oh, what's that? Oh, Kansas is right after.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so to your point, look ahead spot, and it could work out like a Boston College money line loss against Central Connecticut State. This game wasn't on my monitor at all, guys. Did either of you catch this one?
Only the last 10 minutes when I saw the score, dude. How does Boston College do this every year? They do this every year.
They are a little repetitive in that.
Yeah, I was 1 week early. I called for the Citadel. I should have called for Central Connecticut. Oh my god.
Dude,
the win.
How could you call for Central Connecticut after they got blown out by 20 to Quinnipiac?
We should have just came into the non-con and called for every money line dog against Boston College because one of them's going to hit, and they're all catching 15-1, and there's only 5 or 6 of them. It's like, hey, we're going to walk out plus 10 units or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, we got to add that one to the notebook. That's every year we got to pick at least one ridiculous money line dog against.
Keep going, just keep going. We're going to hit one, and we'll walk out in the green. This is a joke. Come on.
No, I don't know if you saw the win probability chart for this, but it's hilarious. It's like you just see like 100% for BC, and then it slowly sharply moves up, then sharply moves up again. The win. It's amazing what happened to the win probability in this one. It's actually really funny to watch games like that.
All I saw, like legitimately, I'm checking scores throughout. But again, was very distracted by the Florida and Michigan games that were going on my screens. But scrolling through, I was checking like Boston College up about 10 for most of this game. And then on Twitter, all of a sudden I see this highlight come across, and it's Central Connecticut winning the fucking game. And I'm like, holy shit. So I tweeted that from the TCE account, but that was all I caught from the entire thing.
Dude, during the Earl Grant era, they have lost home games to the following teams. Albany first. Then they lost to Maine, and they lost to New Hampshire. Then they lost
Mercy got them too, right?
Yeah.
What about last year when Dartmouth got him? Dartmouth got him. And then this year, Central Connecticut. They literally lose one every fucking year. This is ridiculous.
That's awesome.
Detroit Mercy did beat them, right?
I think that was a while ago. I think that was under Jim Christian. No. They beat Detroit by like 5.
Okay.
Yeah, they beat them by 4.
That was with what's his face, the nation's leading scorer.
Yeah. This is a joke.
I can't believe I've already forgot his name, but it was like Antoine Davis or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was unbelievable. Yeah. Toledo, Wright State. Dude, I failed. This one crept through the cracks on me too, but Toledo gets a 10-point win on the road in Dayton, Ohio. Dayton against Wright State. The Rockets get a road win. That was my pick, Mac. I was like, maybe the home court atmosphere is just a little bit of a pressure cooker on Toledo right now. Did you catch any of this one?
I caught a little bit of it. Nice win for the Rockets to get in the win column. I mean, they had struggled the first 2 games of the year with 2 home losses. So now they hit the road, they're catching points, and that's a big win. And Wright State's been interesting under Sargent.
Really up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the defense remains terrible. Toledo shot 50% from the floor today.
Yep.
Morehead State, Clemson. Clemson, the final score was...
They won by 27. They didn't cover.
It was 83-56.
No bet.
Anybody catch any of this one?
Nope.
Next slide.
I really like box score. It doesn't look like Clemson did anything
No, it
sexy
doesn't.
either.
Don't look at the box scores.
Okay, here we go.
Drexel and Colgate played each other today. The toothpaste wins by 7. This one flew over the total. Colgate 90, Drexel 83. Capper.
Yeah, I got this one at 4.5 last night. I super under. I don't think much of Drexel, honestly. Who they lost. They looked terrible against
on Saturday against
on Saturday, but I can't remember who they looked
St.
terrible.
St. Joe's.
Yeah,
they were in that game though. They blew.
They were, but they blew it at the end. And I always want to fade a team that blows the game at the end. I think it's kind of a recipe for a rough start and potentially a rough game, especially if you're on the road in the next one against a team, Colgate, solid mid-major program or low major program. I was all over Colgate here. This was the spot they needed to kind of get right. So, and they got it. So
Colgate was up 20 at half and almost blew this. Felt like I had deja vu. Fucking Georgia State last night.
I never got the sense that they were going to blow it. Drexel, they managed to slip back a little bit, but I never got the sense that it was going to get out of control for Colgate.
Am I high for saying I'm impressed by Drexel in this one? They shot 44% from 3 on Colgate, went 15 for 34, and they came out like a house of fire and after halftime.
I understand where you're coming. I mean, I could see if
Spikers' offenses are never great, and they shot the hell out of it today.
I like the way you're thinking. If there's an opportunity to catch them as a home dog, like catching like 8 or 9 points again, I think I'd probably jump back in on Drexel. But if they're favored, I'd probably continue to look to fade.
I'm asking too many questions on a Colgate Drexel game. Did Brady Cummins get hurt? Colgate?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I kind of tuned out when I saw they were up 20.
Okay. He only played 18 minutes today. No fouls, so it's not like he fouled out or was in foul trouble at all. But it looks like a very empty calorie stat line, and he didn't play a lot. So
yeah, I had this one with the sound off, so I actually couldn't tell you.
Okay. Alcorn State, Maryland. This was one that we can kind of buzz right through, right?
Yep.
Maryland wins by 20, 84-64, does not cover.
They suck.
Yeah, they're not very good.
William and Mary and Richmond. This is one that Mac also said he was considering going to if it wasn't like a explosive slate here today. Richmond, the Spiders win by 4, 90-86, Mac.
Yeah, great. Very entertaining game. Back and forth. Bill and Mary really shot the ball well. They made a bunch of threes. But Richmond finds ways to, they got to the foul line, made the free throws, and pounded them on the glass. So shout out to the Spiders. 3-0, baby, under Mooney. Let's go.
And shout out to the Spiders for the way they schedule too. Like everything is like they start off like super regional, if I remember correctly.
VMI, yep.
East Carolina, VMI,
Furman.
It's super regional. So I think Virginia too, no?
Yeah, I don't know about Virginia, but yeah, they got ODU in a couple weeks too at home.
South Virginia.
There you go.
But you don't see them taking like heading to Santa Clara or like North Texas. You see them like staying in the region. I think it's dope. It's a right way to start.
Northeastern and Harvard as well. Another banger mid-major regional game. What happened in this one? This is another one that I didn't.
Northeastern kicked the shit out of Harvard is what happened.
I was not monitoring, but yeah, the score of this one was not close, Mac.
They just kicked their ass. They're up by 25 at one point. They
won by 20. 17, not 27.
Yeah, I think they led by 25 with like 5 minutes left. They just look like the more aggressive team. They're winning all the loose balls. It's not like they shot it incredibly well, but they just felt like they were the aggressor in this game. And Bill Cohen's got a nice team, man. I like that team.
Yeah, they really do. I locked this one up. I did the write up on this one for article plays. As a matter of fact, this is one of my 3 losses tonight. One of them was Michigan. One of them was Harvard, and you can probably guess the third.
DePaul.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I did get eyes on this one, and then I turned it off because Harvard was just getting their ass kicked. I'm like, okay, I burned this ticket. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a beatdown.
I don't know. I'm kind of concerned about Harvard at this point. I came into the season expecting a lot more of them, and I'm a bit concerned. Just with some of the way I've seen them play. I think this is like 2 straight games they've struggled in. I'd have to double check. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. The 7 o'clock slate was massive, and
Yeah,
like
were
I
too
keep
many.
mentioning, kicked my ass because I did a terrible job, monitoring because 2 of my screens were games, honestly, that shouldn't have been there, but my teams decided to have banger games that were
Dude, this game was awesome.
way too close than it should have been. And Mac, a battle between 2 of your boys.
Yeah,
I took the points with the Demons. Your thoughts from this one as it goes to overtime, and the Lions win by 4, 87-83.
yeah, and I mean, North Alabama came out guns blazing, just like what Cincinnati did. Dude, they got that thing going down there. They packed that gym in. They got a nice home court advantage down there in Florence, and I think they went out 18-4 some shit. But Northwestern stayed with those guards, battled back and forth, overtime game. Fun watch. Everybody should put this on your list to watch tomorrow.
Fair enough.
Shit, and talk about an iron 5. North Alabama played nobody more than 10 minutes off the bench.
Oh yeah,
in an overtime game, nonetheless.
they got good guards again.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
They passed the eye test.
Yeah, they just
big
looked
time.
the part again. They play hard for Pool Hole. Northwestern State looked the part tonight. I know they struggled in a couple of the bye games, but they got those veteran guards too. That's why we got them in the top 4.
Georgia Southern and Florida Gulf Coast also did some battle in the 7 o'clock slate. This one finished, as I'm searching,
95-94. Georgia Southern wins. That line stunk last night. We talked about that.
It did. That was on the cocktail napkin as a play on Southern, but I thought that was a little off. But yeah, Southern wins this game against the Eagles on the road. Capper, did you catch any of this game?
Not a minute.
95-94. What a
game. Yeah, entertaining game. I mean, you look at Georgia Southern had a 15-point lead with 7 minutes and almost blew it.
Ooh. Both teams shut the hell out of it today.
Yeah, it looks like they did. Yeah, this will be one to get eyes on tomorrow.
Yeah, Wagner and Fordham.
Okay.
You caught this game or were
no? Okay, okay. So, Fordham is
63-61.
Fordham is unofficially on the Fed watch.
Okay.
I did. Okay, so I caught them against NJIT in the game that they lost outright to a team that they probably the program like that should be beating. Then I was scoreboard watching this and I was flipping over to it. There's something fishy going on with the way Fordham plays. I'm not saying that I think something's going on with them, but it looked like they were trying not to score too. They were trying not to score. Was the impression that I came away with. So
tell Colby he's got the number.
So yeah, get the number. We got to hit up Colby, let him know that Fordham is officially on the Fed watch here because there's something fishy going on with these. I'm going to be fading this team anytime they're laying points. I'm fading. So there's. Chat saying Wagner just solid. No, Fordham
solid.
Fordham. There's something stinks about the way they.
Wagner was okay against Seton Hall, but they shouldn't be solid. They have like a 34-year-old interim head coach right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not the greatest situation definitely not a pretty showing and a win for Fordham there. Talk about not a pretty showing. My God. LaSalle got drugged.
The shipment
Dude,
did not come in.
the shipment had the wrong fucking address. They didn't show up today.
Yeah,
Mac.
Beat down.
LaSalle sucks. Can we agree on that?
I'm not gonna go that they
Yeah.
suck. I mean, they're 2-1. They beat Monmouth by 15 on Saturday. They suck tonight.
They were really
Got
bad
past
tonight.
tonight. I mean, it's a game 3, year 1 coach. I mean, they're way ahead of Fordham, who's a year 1 coach.
Yeah, that is a takeaway.
Good
Yeah,
win
I
by
mean-
Temple. I mean, they fucking played their ass off.
So I was talking about Temple, like they only beat Delaware State by 15. Well, they
Yeah.
came out a little bit more
Motivated.
motivated to drill a team today. Speaking of drilling, UCF, Florida A&M, the very Golden Knights win 97-60. Are we allowed to move on from this slide? too?
Yes. Don't talk.
Yeah, nothing to talk about.
Hey,
At
Princeton.
Princeton gets a cover in this one. They get a win outright by 10 over the Bison. Mac. Mitch Henderson on the board.
He is. Dude, this felt like a couple of those ones that sold for me last night. Double-digit first half lead, slowly creeping back, but they made their free throws down the stretch. Good win for Mitch Henderson and company over John Griffin and Bucknell. I think that's a pretty good team in the Patriot League as well.
Is this line accurate? 4.5?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the dead number this year. That's when the books. If you see a 4.5, that means the books don't know what to do, or they're just putting a number next to it.
Yeah.
Last year we said it was 5.5. That was the number to give a second look to. This year there were like I want to say like at least a dozen 4.5s tonight, and they were all games that I kind of felt were 50-50s. This was one of them, but good job by Princeton. Way to get the win.
Mac, we've got Daniel in the comment section talking about Princeton taking free throws every time they got breathed on. You think it was a corrupt game as he's
No, because I won.
Ah!
I mean, they shot 29 free throws, but Bucknell shot 21. So, yeah, I mean, they shot a lot of free throws, though.
That's just a normal college basketball game, unfortunately. Now,
Holy fuck, Yale's good.
Speaking of
Fucking
not
wagon.
normal college basketball games, Yale wins by 27, I believe, against Quinnipiac. This one was a blowout, and yeah, they look impressive again.
Do you have the numbers on Townsend for this one?
Dude, Quinnipiac was fucking winning like midway through the first half, and then I look up and they were down like 20.
And yeah, this is an avalanche.
We need to get Yale and High Point on the schedule. Holy shit.
Townsend, I think you were asking about his numbers. He didn't have like a blow up game here. It was it was an all around team destructive effort.
Team wide beatdown.
Yeah.
Christ. Holy fuck.
Speaking of beatdowns, Notre Dame against Eastern Illinois. They win by 20. I think that was right on the number.
I thought it was a little bit higher.
It was in the 20s. I know that. It was
you covered.
Very close. Yeah, you covered.
Yeah, you did cover this. Yeah.
Speaking of covering and doing it in moneyline fashion, Mac,
yeah.
This is one that I called on last night's show. I didn't call for the money line. Didn't even bet the spread with Alabama State, but I was like, this is 1,000% a possible look ahead for UAB, and they kind of played their food and got bit tonight, Mac.
Dude, totally. They've done this a bunch in the non-con under Andy Kennedy. Then it gets him right for conference play. I'm blaming Colby. He loves whenever he loses one, he blames me. I'm blaming Colby. He's like, oh, we gotta bet on that. I'm like, I don't like betting on Andy Kennedy as a big fucking favorite. He's great as an underdog. And yeah, they got that was awful today. That was pathetic, that effort.
Especially defensively, which I know Kennedy tends to, pride himself on. I mean, Alabama State shot 40% from the floor tonight.
Shout out to Alabama State's as John Anderson, 22, 7, and 4 steals, only 1 turnover. Nice job. Good job, son.
And this is a relative retooling, rebuilding year for the Hornets.
Tony Madlock.
Yep. He's doing a hell of a job there. definitely putting his name on the radar. Stephen F. Austin and Rice played today as well.
Stephen F's back.
Yeah, Stephen F
Yeah,
is back.
they
Big way.
They're solid.
they win by 12 here against Rice. Matt Brower and company are doing one heck of a job so far and have started off 3-0, and they have Abilene Christian next. That's
Oh, yeah.
Friday night. Mac,
They hate each other.
yeah, Mac,
Good
your
banger.
thoughts on Rice?
Yeah, I mean, we bet Stephen F last night, and we're gonna keep riding this first year head coach Brower coming over from Grant another Grant McCaslin coach that's doing a good job. That's back-to-back impressive wins over double-digit wins over Rice and Arkansas State, who is obviously pretty good. That we'll talk.
Yeah, no. SFA, they're a threat again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great win against Arkansas State. Great win against Rice. Looking forward to seeing them in the Southland.
For sure. Kentucky and Louisville was the game of the night here, and this was a woodshed beatdown early.
Banger of a game.
Yeah, Louisville broke this thing out, and really it was the final 10 minutes of the first half, first 10 minutes of the second half. This place, the roof was coming off of the Yum Center. Mikhail Brown Jr., their star freshman guard, looked great. Louisville gets the win and cover in a 96-88 shootout victory. Your takeaway?
I thought my handicap on the video you put out was pretty spot on. I said I think that this is a game that Kelsey needs. This is going to be his coming out party, and I think their new look backcourt's going to make a bunch of shots. Well, what did they go 13 of 40 from three tonight, and Brown and Conwell combined for 53, and if you throw McNeely in there, that's over 60 points. So, dude, they're good. They could go. They got some firepower, and I'll give Kentucky some credit too. Now,
Yeah.
I mean, they were getting their ass beat by 20, and they got the thing all the way back down to 4. That was a fun game, and now we'll see what happens when Kentucky's fully healthy. But yeah, I hopefully we get to see this rematch in March.
Speaking of Mac, do you think if Quaintance would have been healthy, do you think it would have made any difference in the outcome?
I still think Louisville probably would have won.
I think so too.
Kentucky might have covered, but I mean, what's his name? Brown did get the ball downhill at the rim at the very end when they needed to switch the momentum, flip the momentum back in their favor. The and one was huge, and then Louisville tried to give it away when they missed 7 fucking free throws at the end. They're over here scoring 100.
Yeah. Also, Chandler and Owe fouled out for Kentucky too at the end.
Yeah,
so,
that was a fun game.
Yeah, it was a really fun game. I did get. This was on. This sadly, this one did not get. There was another game that got main screen. Mac, I'm a fan. Sue me. There was another game that got the main screen treatment at my house. But I did get eyes on this to make sure to, I was checking and looking, and yeah, to your point, at the end of the first half, start of the second half, Louisville kind of ran them out of the building a little bit. They did fight back, but the cover in my mind was never really in doubt. I locked in Louisville at 4.5 and was glad I did. That was easy handicap, easy win.
No, and would you agree? One of the main reasons I was confident going in on Louisville, I knew how fucking chaotic this pace was going to be. That was a fucking NBA game.
It was a chaotic game. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, home crowd definitely played a role in that too, because once that Louisville momentum built, it snowballed in big time, and it created a huge run for the Cards in this one. So both of these teams are Final Four teams for me. In the preseason, I had them there. Louisville, I see them playing like this throughout the regular season, but I thought the emergence of Sananda Fru, who's like a German import, which was like a total wild card, but his emergence in the front court is like gigantic, humongous for this team, because that was like their one hole. Was it might be the best backcourt in the country, but who's going to step up in that front court? And Sananda Fru, he made some really big plays in this game, had a couple of blocks. Louisville won the turnover battle in this one, creating 14 turnovers. They had 11 steals in the matchup. But I'm also super impressed by Kentucky, and Mac already mentioned like how they were able to battle back. And yes, they're shorthanded without who's going to end up being their best player on this team. He'll be back come January-ish. I really like Kentucky too, and watching them mount that comeback and Denzel Aberdeen living up to the potential of being a very good wing for this team. He had 26 tonight on 4 threes. I'm very impressed by Kentucky's second half effort to make this one close and really, make it a game again, because it got tense in that building because it was lit, and then all of a sudden it was tight.
Right.
Sure.
That was fun. That was fun. More of those and less of the neutral site games.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Northridge and North Dakota State. This one was not on my radar here, but the Bison get a big time victory by 22 over Northridge. Any takeaways from this one, boys?
It's a really sorry.
North Dakota State home opener came to play. They're different in that building.
Great win for North Dakota State. They kind of needed it. I think they're coming off 2 losses. I forget. It was Oregon State and UC Davis beat them down. So it was good to see them kind of bounce back after that to start the season on the road.
Yeah. Tulane in Louisiana, another regional battle that was buried under the radar in the 8 o'clock slate. Tulane wins 66-62 in this one. Rowan Brumbaugh again, man.
He's your guy, man.
Yeah, he's the best player on the floor every time.
He was 100%, and that he was kind of the difference in this game for Tulane.
That's the takeaway.
Yeah, that really is. That Rowan Brumbaugh really good at basketball and will probably carry Tulane to a bunch of wins.
Mac.
Yeah, good win for Tulane, 3-0 now. I think they did not cover this, I don't believe, but
No.
Raging Cajuns are getting better. First year head coach. That was a chippy game. Yeah, God, why wasn't this like on a different slate?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super impressed by the slate we were able to put together, and there were so many banger regional battles and or in-state battles, but we threw 50 of them in a 66 game slate. It was drinking water out of a fire hose. This one was not very regional, and also Tarleton State pulls away, wins by 14 over Merrimack, 76-62.
Why is Merrimack traveling to Tarleton? A buy game, clearly. Like, it has to be, right?
Yeah,
Culture
Texans
shock.
got money. Texans got money.
Why?
Yeah.
I laid the 4.5 with Tarleton. Easy cover, easy win, bankroll builder. But this has got to be like the what the fuck game of the night. Like, why would Merrimack traveling to Tarleton is just an odd matchup.
The culture shock of the night,
Yeah.
some may say.
There you go. Yeah.
Northeast team in West Texas. Maryland, Eastern Shore, Nebraska.
This
We're
was the
good.
sleep game of the night.
We're good to move through this
I
one.
I plan on watching this one tonight after this show so I can go to bed.
Yeah, or that or the next one.
Eastern Shore covered.
I
It
know.
was 69-50. But yeah, we've got also Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, in Kansas. Mac, do you want to do the same sound effect here?
A little bit of drama in this one because Peterson didn't play right before they rolled him out. But Kansas rolled. Yeah, sleep next, good coverage.
They didn't need him, and he's been struggling with lower body, whether it be cramps, tightness, all of the above. He's had some trouble there.
Yeah. I actually did a write-up on this one for sportsgamblingpodcastnetwork.com. This is one of my locks tonight just because you had Kansas coming off the loss in a non-conference home spot, and they were going to did they end up winning by 40? Was that what the final was?
No, Corpus Christi kind of backdoored it to lose by 30.
Oh, only 30. Either way, easy cover.
It was an easy cover.
Yeah, 77-46. They lost by 31. Murray State, depending on the number here, this was right on it. They got the cover for me.
Did you see? Okay, did you see the ending of this one?
It was on my television. What did I miss.
Shout out to the feds.
This shit was sketchy as hell. The game closed at 10.5, so I hope everybody got Murray last night.
I got 11. So yeah,
I got 12.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
SMU took a 3 with like 3 seconds left, up 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, come on, man.
Well, okay. It's not necessarily a Fed alert because they were like, I think right at they were at 99 and they wanted to get to 100 was what it was.
Yeah, it was. Thank God had 11.5.
Murray State didn't look out of place, but also this is another one of my money line plays that really didn't threaten at all. So
They got hit in the mouth.
yeah,
A couple
another one
times.
that just bad pick.
No,
money line
no,
wise.
it wasn't. I mean, you covered, did you not? So it's not a bad pick, but
Covered by a point, by the skin of my teeth.
I mean,
it's all matter. Hey, whether it's 1 point or 100, a win is a winning ticket is a winning ticket, my friend.
I was surprised with Murray because Murray was down like 15 to 20 multiple times, and they just kept coming back.
Yeah,
like,
they kept battling back.
They didn't quit. So
Yeah.
Ryan Miller, they're playing for him. That was my takeaway.
Yeah, my takeaway too. Yeah, they've been super chippy all year. For the first few games, I really like Murray State, and I'm looking forward to continuing to back them because they play hard. They're smart, athletic.
They're a little loose
and
with the
shoot.
ball.
A little, but
which
what are you
was my
gonna do?
takeaway today is a little too many turnovers, especially when they were down. They were pressing a little bit. You could see, and Clark talking about it too. Frederick King was out for them. That's a big man. So, I still, it was a bad money line pick. But Duquesne this year, Mac.
This one stung.
Queens fucking had like 3 point blank shots to win the game at the end of regulation. Should have fucking won on the money line. Duquesne sucks.
So Hughley has been like, I mean, how the fuck did this guy land back at Duquesne? Dude, he goes for 25 against Sacred Heart, 27 and 11 today against Queens. Like, he was at Pitt and then Oklahoma, and then now he's at Duquesne, and he's wrecking havoc on these games. But yeah, they should have lost. I'm not afraid to mention that, but at the same time, I do think that Drew Joyce is the only thing holding this team back, Mac.
Yeah, they have pieces, but yeah, to your point, Queens had their shots to win this game.
Yeah, they really did.
Shout out to the Royals.
Blowout here, Auburn over Wofford.
Should have bet that.
Anything that we want to mention here in a 31-point loss for Wofford? Or
welcome to the jungle, Giltner.
There we go. The game of the night.
All right.
This was on the main screen, Cap.
Of course, so it's my guys. Okay, again,
Yeah.
it's my team. They've always been on the main screen. They always will be. No matter how bad they are, I'm going to continue to watch my Blue Demons. Yeah, they couldn't throw it in the ocean tonight. And seriously, Buffalo, they got some dudes. They were like way better than I thought. And I'm not just saying that because they freaking destroyed DePaul. The Freitas, that kid that transferred from Wisconsin.
Yes,
he can freaking play. He can freaking play.
Yeah.
So
I've been trying to tell Colby that, and he's like not buying it. But
watch this team destroy DePaul, and then tell me that they're bad.
They're up 20. They're up 20 at one point.
I think they were up more than that. They were up more than that at one point. I'm pretty sure.
Freitag's a down transfer from a solid high major team. Ryan Sable was the leading scorer last year, and Noah Batchelor's a solid big. So
Sable couldn't miss.
Yeah, they've got solid
swish. That kid, he couldn't, and DePaul, they couldn't throw it. They couldn't throw it in the ocean. They couldn't throw it in Lake Michigan if they tried. I don't think I've ever seen
defense or like truly like they couldn't make a shot.
It was truly like they could not hit a shot. The rim at the Wintrust, there's a weird ping sound that you get in the TV, and it was just like ping after ping. I'm just like, oh, I don't even need to watch. Just next. It did lose the main screen status after the first half. I'm like, I gave them main screen status for the first half, and I gave up on it.
They were down 20 at half.
It was really bad. So
that was disappointing.
But still, look ahead spot, Northwestern on deck. We got to focus in on that game. That's one that matters.
All right. Good to know. They're going to bounce back and get a W there.
No, they're going to get destroyed in that one too, probably.
Dude, talk about smell. So first off, this slide's wrong from Colby. Wrong logo. It was Missouri State, Arkansas State. And this one smelled for sure with Missouri State laying points. Arkansas State squeaks out a win here, Mac. I'm a little concerned about the Red Wolves. Are you?
No. They
Why?
won.
They won. They won on the road. Yeah, it's they won as a road. They won outright as a road dog.
It also was their third straight road game. They haven't played a home game yet.
Yeah.
My concern is, today Chandler Jackson was like their entire offense, and this is like the second day in a row that really they could not get, pop offensively, and that's Pannone's strength. So
how'd they score 85?
It could get better, but Chandler Jackson had 33. That's how they scored 85.
Yeah. Dude, road win's a road win. I don't get concerned when you win a road. They were an underdog in this game.
And they were down. They were down. They were down 13.
That.
They were down 13 and a half. Then battle all the
Yeah,
way back to win it.
They were getting their ass kicked in the
Yeah,
first.
I'm concerned.
I'm not. They won the game.
Yeah. Third straight road game, 2-1 on this road trip. I think they would have taken that.
Good for them. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing them at home.
I'm concerned. I picked Missouri State last in Conference USA. So either I'm wrong on that, or I've got yellow flags, or at least on Arkansas State right now after second straight.
I'm pretty sure. Well,
shaky
both could be false.
Okay, this is
speaking of yellow flags.
Oh God!
Arkansas Pine Bluff went to Oklahoma, and they left Oklahoma with a big L, 95-69, losing by 26, but they cover. Mac, anything else to add here?
Next,
Arkansas, same type of deal over Central Arkansas. A lot to.
Did they cover? I think they covered by the hook.
Yeah.
How many points was it?
After 36 today.
No, they did not cover.
93-56. I'm trying to do the math.
It's 37.
Yeah, they covered.
It's 37.
Yeah. Okay.
Arkansas covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Austin P. Wyoming.
Hey.
Yeah,
the Cowboys.
The Pokes win over the Cowboys by 14. Mac locked against his former employer and gets the W.
Yeah, Sundance Wicks. It was a tie game at halftime, but they imposed their will in the second half. Wyoming, that was their home opener, I believe. No, they played Fullerton at home. But this is back-to-back road spot for Austin P. They already got the win. They're feeling fat and happy. Wyoming just wore them out.
How we feel about? Do you have any thoughts on how you feel about this Wyoming team? Is this like a better version than last year? Do you think? Or
I think so. I trust Wicks. I think he's a good coach.
My only concern is they lost their point guard.
Yeah, I think Wicks is a solid coach that's going to get the most out of the group. I don't think the group itself is very appealing.
I would agree.
That makes sense to you, because I do agree with you. Like, losing the point guard is definitely a little bit of an issue, but they bring in some mid-major transfers that were good at their previous stops, and it's a little bit of a ragtag bunch. But I think that Sundance is one of the better coaches you can have. So
yeah. They'll be chippy in the Mountain West a little bit. Not going to win much, but they'll be chippy.
A little bit. Definitely at home, they'll be more feisty for sure. Wisconsin, Ball State. Trying to find the final score on my
lot to a little, I think.
86-55, winning by 31, covering. Illinois, Texas Tech.
Okay, here we go.
Games of the night here. Illinois looked fucking good in the first half.
Yeah.
Texas Tech comes back in the second half. They take the lead at one point. JT Toppin is just a fucking animal. It was him against the Euros, and the Euros come out on top. Mac,
the Euros team came out on top. I don't know if the individual matchup came out on top. Toppin was fucking killing them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Euros versus the animal, and the Euros were able to able to edge it out. Stojakovic off the bench was kind of the story for me, like just how deep Illinois is with these Euros. It's like unreal.
Yeah, Big C.
Yeah, and
Dude.
also Boswell, shout out to him because he was playing D on JT Toppin in the second half.
Yeah, the Euros couldn't guard fucking Toppin. So
No.
Boswell's like, I'll fucking guard him by fucking. Dude, I like Boswell, man. He's a winner. He feels like he's been in college for 10 years, but I walk away. Same everything we said about Kentucky and Louisville. I'll say the same thing here. Illinois, I think that they're going to be pretty damn good down the road. But I walk away impressed with Texas Tech. I mean, they got punched in the mouth in their first road game, fought all the way back, took the lead, I think, in the second half, or at least tied it, and then it was right down to the wire. So, I mean, it's a typical first road game. Both teams are good. Both teams are second weekend good, I think. Maybe even Final Four if they get a good ball.
Okay, so Kansas, North Carolina wins.
Yep.
Texas Tech, Illinois. Kentucky, Louisville.
Michigan State, Arkansas.
Michigan State.
Yeah.
We noticing a theme here? Home courts matter.
Well, and the home team has blown it open in the second half in like every one of those games.
Accurate, yes. Does this game need to be under Fed watch?
Why the ending?
No, free throws.
I mean,
Texas Tech shot 4 free throws.
They're on the road. They're on the road.
Yeah. At the same time, that's a little home cooking.
Or Toppin was just shooting fucking layups, and there was
nobody wanted to go near him.
Yeah. 16-23 from the goddamn field.
The last thing I'll say about this game is shout out to my guy Lowan Watts. 21, 4, 2, only 3 turnovers, 3 fouls. That's a guy that I thought he was fantastic at Washington State, and he just needed to get into a better environment. I think he is in a better environment, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the season that he has.
Christian Anderson had 11 assists today for Texas Tech too. So a lot of people that were questioning whether or not they had a point guard. Yeah. I think they've got a point guard.
They got a point guard.
They're good. That team's a Big 12 contender. That's a top 3, top 4 team in the Big 12, and Illinois is a top 3, top 4 team in the Big 10. Those are 2 good teams.
Anderson played 39 minutes at 0 fouls. Good for him.
If the game was in Lubbock, Texas Tech would have won.
You're probably right.
Probably, because that would have been the Euros' first road game in college basketball.
Yeah,
for sure.
What are these tortillas?
Virginia wins 91-53 over Hampton.
Easy cap, easy cover.
BYU wins 85-68 over Delaware.
No.
They didn't blow them out.
They were losing at halftime.
Yeah, they were down at half, no?
They were losing. They fell down at 17-3 in this game. I was like, what the fuck is BYU doing?
How do you fall down to Delaware?
Well, Delaware, the one guy fucking banked in a 35-footer at the end of the shot clock. I go, oh, nice. This is hilarious. But you knew BYU would break it open, but not even close to a cover. They were losing at half.
Yeah. Yeah. Consider me surprised. And also, I did not see that they had their hands full there.
Everybody was surprised.
Who knew?
Crept through the cracks.
Okay.
Boise State 85, UTRGV 65. Was this a lock battle on last night's show? What did we do in this one? I didn't. I stayed out of it.
He tried.
There was a bet.
Colby went in on the Mexicans, and I said I'm not going against Boise. in like going to elevation, so I stayed away. I should have just battled them and taken Boise minus 18.5. They won.
Yeah, you would have covered. Yeah,
they won by 20. New Mexico and UC Riverside. The Lobos win by 14. Takeaways from this one? Anybody?
Riverside's not bad. Like, I think Riverside's looked apart, and I mean, losing at the pit by less than 15 is not horrible.
Okay.
I can't wait till we get to one of Mac's favorite bets of the day in the second year, but this is a blowout. Arizona over Northern Arizona, 84-49. This one was on the TV for all of 2 minutes until it was done.
ESPN forced us into one of my quad boxes, so I would look up. Oh. Arizona's destroying them? Okay. What's going on over here?
Yeah. That was it was after a game had concluded, and I wasn't quick enough to change the game, so the auto put Arizona, Northern
Gave you
Arizona,
here. They forced you to
and
watch.
it was a 20-point game with like 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Hmm.
So, still not to the game that I want to really talk about with Mac, but Loyola Marymount and UTEP. The Lions win by 13, 71-58. This one was not on my screen, but was UTEP favored last night?
They flipped to a favorite. They led at half, and then they scored 19 points in the second half.
That's legit.
Ouch.
Dude, that's every fucking UTEP year with Golding. I feel like they go through these scoring droughts. Good win for the Marymount. I mean, they kicked their ass in the second half.
Yeah, Mount is 4-0.
Yeah, they shot 46% from deep tonight
Yeah.
against a good UTEP defense.
You got wins over UTEP, Pine Bluff, EWU, and Lincoln University.
UTEP and EW are good W's for sure.
Yeah, they are. Thank you for them. Yeah, they are.
This one was a great game.
Oh, system play.
This was the handicap. This was the handicap. Both coaches are great as dogs. 10.5 was just a bit too much, and one a rivalry game, and 2 penny as a dog. That came through for you, Mac.
It did. Entertaining game. Never felt like Memphis had a shot to win it to some of the themes of these other games, but Ole Miss is I like their potential. I think this is going to be a good team.
Yeah, Ilias Kamardin, another Euro that had a breakout game with 26 points in this one.
Yeah, Jesus.
He looked the part.
I see people getting high on Memphis. Beware.
Penny
gets him up for the big ones.
Yeah.
It's the other ones you got to worry about. He's good as an underdog. It's when he's a favorite you got to watch the fuck out.
Yeah, this is the system play of all system plays. Penny is a dog in a big spot. I don't think Ole Miss ever really blew this out, but they were never really pulling ahead. Two good teams, fun basketball game, back and forth. But I never got the sense that Memphis was ever going to really threaten. Never got the sense that Ole Miss was going to blow the doors off of them. So, yeah, easy money. Imagine laying points with Ole Miss in that spot. No, thank you.
All right, Mac, you're in the electric chair. You locked up one of the 15 worst basketball teams in the country last night in a shit fest. And dude, how did Bakersfield win by 16?
I have no words. This Western Illinois team's horrible. Western Illinois had a fucking lead at the end of the first half and got blown the fuck out. It's like, how the fuck do you get blown out by Bakersfield? They're one of the 15 worst teams. They don't even have a coach. The other coach is fucking doing fucking weird shit.
All right.
Yeah, Western Illinois is fucking bad. Holy fuck. This is like rock bottom. Getting blown out by Bakersfield with the interim coach.
Yeah, maybe that court gave the Latinx some trouble.
Oh my god! Don't worry, I made it up in the final game.
The final game.
UNLV's a fraud.
Dude, it's so fraudulent.
Money Williams drops 30 in a Montana win over UNLV, 102-93.
I don't know why. I think it's funny when UNLV sucks. I don't know. I just get their fans are annoying. That's why.
Their fans are kind of annoying. Yeah.
Man, you have 100 to Montana? I mean, come on. They played that zone, and they just, like you said, Money Williams was money.
They're still missing some guys, but yeah, that's still probably not a pass to give up 102 to Montana.
Yeah.
UNLV is going to get slaughtered in the conference play.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they get health. Like that team has plenty of talent, but they are not close to 100% right now. So.
The coach is also kind of mid.
Well, kind of mid, but they're in a mid-major league, and with a talented roster, I think this is his third game back after a 3-year, 4-year span where he's not in the game. That's the issue. Is like he's shaking off the rust.
We got to get him a radio show.
We gotta give him a radio show. Speaking of maybe shaking off rust, I don't know what the hell Santa Barbara just playing with their food against Sacramento State here.
He's lit.
92-87. The Beehive or the Hornet's Nest, whatever you want to call it, for Sacramento State was like unbelievable.
The Nest.
Nothing quite like the Nest. Nothing quite like I've seen it before. But Sacramento State was in this game for the entirety. Mac, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, decent road win for Barbara. I know, like, they may have wanted to win by more, but like that place, that was a tough environment they went into for their first true road game. So they'll be better for it in the long run. Sac State is going to be chippy in that building.
Yeah, the Gauchos are up double digits late in this one, and Sacramento State made it close and got the cover. But UCSB didn't look terrible, but also kind of impressed by Sacramento State after flirting with disaster against a couple of non-D1s. So.
Shout out to the Finnish sensation Miro Little of UCSB, 17, 5, 8, 4 steals, zero personal fouls in 35 minutes. Good way to go, Miro, from representing Finland very well.
Love it.
Yeah, Barbara, by the way, 48% from deep. That's just legit. Joe Pasternak. That's what they do. Speaking of what they do, Gonzaga mauling teams in the kennel. McIntyre, Gonzaga,
easy
down,
dude. Gonzaga is way underrated.
Yeah, they're not anymore. I think they're second. I think. Hey, trivia question: where are they rated in KenPom right
now? 4 or 5.
Second.
Really?
Yeah.
2.
Oh, which one of the three of us had them in their Final Four in preseason?
All right,
Cannabis Capper's got them.
They've beaten Oklahoma and Creighton.
Yeah. Look, I mean, dude, good luck anybody that's got to go out there. Fuck.
Yeah, but I don't think Oklahoma or Creighton are Sweet 16 teams, let alone like
but I mean,
whether a Final Four pick is going to be on track or not. Like,
they just look the part.
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure. I'm not arguing that.
They get the size again, and I think their backcourt's better than it was last year, even though it's new names.
Also, they've taken the training wheels off EK this year. You know, he came into the year hurt. He had a leg injury last year, so they kind of went out of their way to limit his minutes. There are no restrictions on what he's doing right now.
Yes, I totally agree with you on that. And he stayed out of foul trouble today too.
It's big.
That's the other thing that limits his minutes is he's a little reckless. But I mean EK Huff,
nasty. Yeah,
that's one of the best front courts in the country. I know I fall into saying that quite a bit because there are like 4 or 5 like very good ones. This one definitely is in that top 5, top 10 for sure. It also kind of impressed with the what's his face? The
Spanish guy?
No,
the French guy.
Saint Superi is
the French guy? Yeah, he's French. Yeah,
he has made some really nice plays so far. Like I've just been able to pick him out of the crowd. 3 steals tonight for him, and he gets to the line. So that has been quite impressive to me, at least so far in Oklahoma and Creighton games so far.
Yeah, they were talking about him big time on the broadcast. Apparently, his grandfather wrote The Little Prince, 5th most published book in the world, over 200 million copies sold worldwide.
Facts by Cannabis Capper.
Never heard of it. And then
I'm sure you have. If I showed you the cover, you'd know it.
St. Mary's also had a beatdown. So the WCC.
I told Colby not to do this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it to Randy Bennett. He's gonna fucking drill you again. I'm not doing it.
Dude, they win 90-60 over Ohio.
They kill everybody in that building. It's hilarious.
It is quite the thing. Game balls from a loaded slate. What do we want to do? 8 or 9?
Yeah.
Get 3 each. Okay.
Louisville will be number 1.
Louisville.
Yeah, that's an easy one. I don't have to explain that. Pal Kelsey gets a game ball.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a pretty easy one.
I feel
Cap.
I feel like Gonzaga's an easy one too. I'll pass the game ball over to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's a solid cumulative one where you've got 2 blowout wins against solid high major programs there. Me, I will go. My game ball goes to Alabama State.
Okay.
By game victory over in-state upper tier program. They beat UAB on their home floor. I'll go Hornets.
I will go for my next one. I like that one too. No, Davidson.
It's a good one.
Back to back, nice wins here. You get a road win over a rival. Davidson game ball.
Okay. For my second, I'll go North Alabama. I think they deserve one. They great game tonight, fun game. Winning in overtime at home. Against against a solid low major team like Northwestern State. I like the like the effort on North Alabama.
I'll go with Buffalo picking apart DePaul.
Oh come on, man!
I mean,
I thought we were cool.
Buffalo was in the basement of the MAC. That's
a
big win.
I thought we were homies.
That's a big win for the Blue Bulls. I'm going Buffalo there.
That's words can hurt, Noah.
I'm going with the real Blue Devils going into Boston College and win. Hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
All right. My last game ball. All these teams. I'll go. I want to give one to Memphis for covering, but that doesn't work.
There's plenty of other candidates.
Yeah, they really are. I'll go Arkansas State just because I'm not worried about them at all, and they got a great win on the road.
I think that's way too cute.
And the Buffalo way wasn't.
Capper, I feel like that was maybe targeted.
Never.
I'll go Illinois. That was a big game, big win at home over Texas Tech, who was an Elite 8 team last year.
Shout out to the chat. Robot Glock 6909. Arkansas State for cashing plus 900 live money line and plus 1,000 money line live. He's made my case for me. Thank you, chat.
Why were they down and needed to be 9-1 or 10-1? Mac, do you want to hit a couple ads before we jump into picks? I'm going to go grab a drink.
Yes. Over here at the College Experience, we are brought to you by My Bookie. My Bookie is your place to bet on football, basketball, and everything else. Their prop builders, second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime, easy deposit, and lightning fast payouts using crypto. So head over to mybookie.ag. Use our promo code TCESPN for a 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag. Promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market, getting the best prices everywhere, available in 35 plus states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you can spend $5 when you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. All righty, let's queue up slides here. I believe we have 42 of them. Pulling up the slides here. All righty. We do not have a lot. What's that?
42 games on the slate.
We do have 42 games on the slate. And this one is going to be interesting. Georgetown is laying, I see, 25.5 here.
Spicy meatball for Georgetown.
I kind of want to bet Binghamton. I'm not going to lie to you.
How many have they laying?
25.5. They just won an emotional rivalry game on the road. Now they're coming back.
It's a sandwich game, too. They have Clemson next.
I mean, Binghamton, they did get drilled by Syracuse. They just lost as a favorite at home against Niagara. I'm going in. I'm betting Binghamton here.
I'm not betting it, but I do agree. It's too many points it's a sandwich spot. Georgetown coming off a big win over Maryland with Clemson next. I don't love the situation. So, Capper, your thoughts?
This isn't standalone, is it?
No.
Okay, I'll lay it. No bet.
Alrighty. So that is a single lock for me. Lock it up, Binghamton, the golf course. 19th hole's open. Bring your cooler. All right, next up we got Siena versus the Bonnies. I see this one, I believe, is at 8.5.
I caught it flat 9 out there too, so shop around.
Are they still sleeping on Siena?
Looks like they are.
Yeah. I mean, the Bonnies come in with a nice, 2-0 record. I get it. Off the other regionality game with Canisius, but it's a new group, man. I'm all over Siena. I'm locking Siena here.
It's way too many points.
The Bonnies are a little TMZ for me. I feel like a couple of their lines have been inflated so far this season.
They have.
It's the Woj effect. Everybody knows Woj and that he's with the program, but not quite sure that everybody knows that Siena has 4 returning starters from last year, and I think they're going to be really damn good. So I'll take the Saints, and I think they're fringe money line. I'm not going to call for it, but I think
would you consider a first half money line?
I just prefer going all in, really.
I know. Okay. I'm just saying. I just wanted to ask the question while our esteemed host ran off to get another drink. I love the spot. I love the spot for Siena. I think it's way too many points. I don't think that they're 9 points worse than the Bonnies. I think it is at home for the Bonnies, but I think the rosters are a lot closer than they're giving them credit for here. Give me Siena all day plus the 9 or plus the 8.5, whatever it is.
So is this a triple lock?
Triple lock.
I think you
triple lock.
I'm with you. I think Siena's live in this game. I don't think they realize how much Siena has coming back. So yeah, I'm with you. More production coming back. All 3 of us on St. Bernard's. Triple lock. With Jerry Mack.
Okay.
Next up, we got Virginia Tech hosting St. Joe's. I see this one. Virginia Tech laying 12.5 here. So
where'd you pull that? What's the total we got on this one?
156.5. So St. Joe's, both teams off nice wins over the weekend. I'll lay it. I think there's some excitement with Virginia Tech's new group here.
Is that a lock?
Nah, I'm not going to touch this one.
Okay. I'll lay it and lock it. I think Virginia Tech is way better than St. Joe's. This is St. Joe's first trip on the road, and I think it'll be a decent environment at Virginia Tech. I'll lock Val Tech to get this dub and cover the number.
I will lock up the under. Virginia Tech is a cocktail napkin team, but I'm not as confident in them covering this semi-large spread after a big overtime win against Providence. So I'll take the under because there is an edge in this game. Cocktail Napkins got this at 156 or 151. We're going to go with the under 156, 156.5, whatever Max said there. Haven't bet anything coming into tonight's show. First time I haven't done that all season. So we'll see if the switch up is good or not. But
I ride with Noah. I just bet it. I'll lay it and lock it, and I'll take the under with Noah.
Yep. Cap on the Hokies, both Noah, and cap on the under.
You always tell Noah on these totals. He's a freaking wizard, man.
Next up, we got South Carolina taking on Presbyterian. Presbyterian back-to-back road wins. The crazy comeback win against Georgia State the other day. Can they make it 4 wins in a row? So this is game number 5 in 9 days.
Yeah, and South Carolina was playing with their food, almost got caught last game against Southern Miss. This is a game that I feel like they bounce back and put it on Presbyterian, so I'll lay it with no confidence at all.
I am going to lock the Gamecocks. It's going to be a 20-plus point win.
I'm going to ride with Mac. Let's lock this up. It is going to be a 20-plus point win.
Double lock on the Gamecocks to get right here at home. Presbyterian. 2 emotional wins here against ETSU, Georgia State. Lock it up. In-state battle.
Can-Am saying Cox versus Hose.
Just
What a game.
Shout out to Cam.
VCU, St. Peter's here. I see this line.
21.5.
Ooh, I mean, VCU off a loss. I'll lay it. Should we bet VCU?
I was thinking St. Pete.
All right, you talked me off. I won't bet this.
I kind of like VCU.
Really?
Yeah. I think that Martelli's defense is very solid. You're getting St. Pete's off a win where they scored 93 fucking points and shot 60% from inside the arc, 37% from 3. That's not happening again because the St. Peter's team really lacks offensive talent, at least on paper, and VCU's defense is solid. So I feel like that's a nice, sell high point, and VCU I think covers.
Lock?
I don't know. Do you like it?
No, not even.
I was you don't like it.
I stayed away. I mean, if it was 18.5, I was going to consider it, but 21.5, I'll stay off it. Who's VCU got on deck?
I'm still not all the way in on VCU either.
They're at NC State, and they're off Utah State. I'm good. I'll stay off this one.
Yeah, sandwich spot. Game total 147.5. No, do you have any thoughts on the total there? I would think under. No.
No strong edge for what it's worth, but I would say under. I think
that's probably the number I like the best here, but I'm ignoring this game.
It's still only game 3 for Martelli too, so I'll lay it, but no bet.
Yeah. Still need to see a little bit more from the Rams.
Here we go. Boston versus Brown. Boston is laying 3.5 here against Brown.
Give me the Terriers.
Yeah, this is a home opener. What's the season series with these two? Like, do they play often? I mean, they're somewhat regional.
You'd think they would.
I am going to take Boston, and I think I'm going to lock Boston off of what's it called, the blowout loss against Northwestern. I like him at home. They won at Northeastern in the opener here. I think also we're going to fade Brown off the emotional overtime loss.
The last time that these two played, according to Boston's website, was 1993, December 30th.
How is that possible?
Just reading you opponent history on the BU's site.
Give me the points, no bet. Brown needs a win. The travel spot isn't that bad. I don't think Boston's that. I guess they played Northeastern tough, but
yeah, Northeastern's been good since.
Really good since. Even so, these Brown guys, they probably should have beaten Vermont. They were in that game.
They should have. They blew that game. They left 30+ minutes in that game on Sunday.
They did.
I'm fading the quick turn. Give me Boston.
I think this is a 1-possession game. Give me Brown plus a 3.5. It's Boston wins by 2.
Lock or no?
I'll lock it. Are we battling?
Here you go. Give me the Terriers.
I'll battle.
Give me the Terriers. Caps on. Brown guys. Bieniek, you're out on this one. Next up, we got Canisius Mercyhurst.
Oh boy.
I am curious. Canisius is laying a 1.5. This line stinks. Fucking Mercyhurst is won in Loyola Chicago. They're going to dog again. Oh my God. Is this Canisius home opener?
No,
Oh, they beat Allegheny. Who the fuck is that?
Allegheny is Pittsburgh area college.
Mercyhurst already has a road win.
Third road game in 9 days. What are you doing here, Bieniek?
I'll go with Mercyhurst, but I don't want to touch this game with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, I can't say my name is Cannabis Capper if I don't roll with Bernie Blunts. So give me Mercyhurst. You want to battle?
I think I do.
I'll battle you again.
Yeah,
Put him up.
Give me Canisius, baby.
It's another battle.
Jim Christian and company. They're gonna get
Canisius is trash. Give me Mercyhurst. You'll get another. Then lock up another road win for the hospital.
Laylock goes. I would rather stop betting than bet on this game.
Mercyhurst beat him last year. This is a revenge angle. Year 2, Jim Christian all day, baby.
It's a tiny slate. We're having fun.
Next up, Marshall Elon. I would assume so. Marshall has actually been good on the road this year. Marshall's now laying 8.5 at home. Elon off a nice win against Greensboro.
Opener.
Yeah, Marshall's home opener.
I know.
I'm gonna lay it.
So am I. I wrote this one up for the website, sportsgamblingpodcastnetwork.com. Check out the article there. I laid it and locked it with Marshall. I've already bet this. Let's go.
I'm on the points, no bet. Cannabis Capper laying it with Marshall, the herd. Home opener in good old Huntington.
Marshall's good. No, better.
Any additional analysis from the article that you would want to share?
Yeah, plug the article.
Oh yeah, honestly, it's just Marshall's home opener. I'd have to go back to it. I apologize. We've been talking about so much that I do not have to complete. I don't have total recall of the thought process. Really, just I feel Marshall better roster, better spot. What else? This is the first, Elon's first road game too.
Okay.
Coming off the win against Greensboro.
Yeah.
Oh God. Dude, call me crazy. We should bet fucking South Florida.
Coming off a loss.
Off a loss, laying 30.5. They're gonna kill them.
Oh, you know what though? They've got the Amir Abdur-Rahim game next though. They've got Kennesaw State.
I mean,
Coppin.
I get it. I think this is going to be an ambush.
Coppin's actually, I think, covered every spread. So maybe they didn't cover against LaSalle, but they definitely covered against JMU and Maryland.
They did cover against JMU. Yeah.
I just like with the way South Florida plays. There's a lot of tempo and a lot of possessions
and a lot of dudes. They got athletes too.
Yeah, I think this one gets away. I'm locking USF here.
I think it does get out of hand. I'm not locking it, but lay it, no bet.
40-point win.
I'm going to take the points.
Bieniek taking the points.
That's that's the Colby bet of the day.
Yeah, he loves taking these big ass spreads.
Yeah,
fourth game in 9 days. If they got to play this tempo, they're gonna get grilled. Good luck, Coppin. 40-point win. All right. I'm interested in this one. Bart Lundy and Company, Indiana, laying 22.5. Indiana looked out of their mind. They scored 100 points the other day against Marquette, made every goddamn jump shot. I got to bet Milwaukee.
On Monday, Milwaukee put up 92 themselves.
I know.
They did.
It is a quick turn. It is third game in 5 days. They got to play on the road again.
I'm more talking about like Milwaukee's in the same boat. They shut the shit out of it on Monday.
So.
Yeah.
I'll lay it with Indiana. No bet.
I'm on the Indiana side too. To me, like that's a really quick turnaround for Milwaukee, and Bart Lundy's a solid coach. I think he's got a good group that'll be playing better ball down the stretch of the season. Little Rock was a good win again two very solid mid-major teams there
Yeah.
that'll carry some weight come the end of the year. I think Indiana gets them here.
I think they clip them too.
I was looking at Bart Lundy. They haven't really played many bye games on the road. Interesting. Points, but no bet. I was going to bet that, but you make good points about Milwaukee. I'll stay off it.
What do you mean they don't play? They've got 4 straight coming up here.
Yeah, look at like their schedules in the last couple of years. They didn't play a bye game on the road last year. I mean,
UCF was 1. That was it.
That was it. Yeah, that's interesting. All right. No bet for any of us there. Next up, Tennessee is laying. I think it's like 40.
I think it's over 40.
Oops, Peterson asked me about this game. I was like, why are you asking me about this game? Yeah,
So-
this is 40 and a half.
Yeah, this is the Lanier game. Chaz Lanier.
Yeah.
And
that's
also his pops was the assistant coach for North Florida.
Yeah.
Might still be. I didn't follow that storyline, but
I have no
I'm gonna
interest
go-
in this game.
I'm going to go Tennessee. They're just kind of a boa constrictor on these teams in the non-con. And North Florida lost by 40 to Florida earlier. So
Yeah.
How about that being their only game? How
That's
bizarre is this?
weird.
6 days off after just getting ambushed. Prostitution.
And now you get ambushed again. Yeah, I late with Tennessee, but no bet. This is I think North Florida covered technically in that Florida game. I think it got up to 43.
They
Yeah.
got the closing line.
It did cover the closing line. I might do the same. Honestly, I bet the closing line. I might do the same thing here. If I see this like shoot up in the morning, like if it's like 43, 44, that's a lot of points. It's like a full half a play.
This game is ass.
This game is ass.
Next up, all right. So GW is now laying, I think, 18 and a half. They got the big win against South Florida. Last year, AU beat them in DC. They're both from DC, regionality. Yeah, I will lock up American. Dwayne Simpkins and company. He knows this rivalry. They have been a pain in GW's ass. I think GW gets their revenge. I think they win by 10 to 12 off of that crazy South Florida win.
it is a beautiful spot after USF.
Great spot.
I'll lock this up too. This will be a tighter game than 18.
We got a triple. Let's lock it. Yeah, it's going to be way tighter than 18. Too many points. So let's ride with the Americans.
Triple lock. Oh, AU. Dwayne Simpkins and company. Look, good last year. Yeah, just looking last year, 81-71. I mean, they've actually beaten GW 3 straight in the series outright. So I don't think they have enough horses to get it done this time. But cover-wise, yeah. Dude, 18.5, lock that shit up. Let's go. Let me write that down. American. USA. Next up, we got JMU Longwood. I believe Longwood is laying 1.5 here.
They are the home team.
Why is that? Is it like
They are the home team. That place does get lit.
It's a little gym, but yeah, they maximize it.
Yeah. That place is going to be on fire. Did they play last year? Yeah, last year, or no, they haven't played. So I wonder if this is like a 2-for-1.
Does this line stink to you?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Okay, glad I noticed.
Longwood loses their head coach in the offseason. Their new head coach is 35 years old, and he was like a player development coach for his first 5 years.
Yeah.
As a coach. So I'm a little bit skeptical on Ronnie Thomas as a head coach. They got to win against Mary Baldwin, whoever that is.
Wow!
But they lost by 18 to Pitt, which, for what it's worth, they barely did not cover in that game. James Madison didn't look tremendous against Coppin State. Don't have a look ahead here. I feel like this is a game that they're going to be on high alert going into enemy territory. I think JMU wins it. I'll take the point. and say thank you very much.
JMU's going to have a bunch of fans here too.
I think so
The
too.
Harrisonburg's not too far from Farmville. It's fishy, but I'll dive into stink. I'm locking JMU.
Yeah, let's dive into this stink together, fellas.
If Griff was coaching, I would probably take Longwood. But
Yeah.
like you said, first year head coach, give me JMU, give me Spradlin and company. Is this a triple lock?
Yeah, let's do it.
Triple lock.
Oh,
Diving into that Courtney Love game. Alrighty, next up here. That was a fit. I was like, what?
same.
ETSU versus Northern Kentucky. Trying to find this line. I think it's like 7.5 or something. Yeah, ETSU is laying 7.5. ETSU coming off a loss here.
Northern Kentucky is too. They got drilled by Tennessee. It should be a tighter one.
I don't know how good they are.
I don't know how good either of these teams are.
I agree.
I was high on ETSU coming into the season.
I was high on Northern Kentucky.
I think it's a little bit of a rock fight.
I think so too. What's the game? Do you know the total on this one?
143.5. I mean, they haven't played much either recently, even though
No, they
they're still
haven't.
regional.
It's kind of on the dot.
I'll sit this one out. I'm like both teams off a loss. Both teams need the game. No bet for me. Lay with ETSU. No bet.
Give me the points, no bet.
I like Norse. I actually have a relatively positive outlook on them for this season. I think
Me
their
too.
defense, typically under Darren Horn's, very good. I'll take NKU.
All right. No bet.
Is that a lock?
No.
Hey, Western Michigan versus Fort Wayne here. Western Michigan is a dog, actually. Fort Wayne is laying 2.5 here. Noah, your directional Western Michigan school here.
Yeah, their last home game. I don't know if anybody forgot. How could you? They lose to D2 Northwood. Fort Wayne didn't look bad against, who was it?
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon. They passed the eye test in that one.
And they got drilled by Ohio State. Well,
yeah, but
they
I mean,
probably
it's
should.
kind of expected.
It
I'll
is,
go
yeah.
Mastodons. Western Michigan has not been very good to begin the season. Dwayne Stevens has a lot of work cut out for him.
I'll ride with Noah. I'll go Mastodons, but no bet on this one. Fishy lines today, I feel like, with some of these teams.
Do you think the wrong team's favored?
I don't. My concern is I don't have enough data to really know which of these
Western's
teams.
laying points?
Yeah.
No. Fort Wayne's
No.
laying 2.5.
Fort Wayne's laying 2.5.
I picked Mastodons.
I think it's the right team. No, I think it's the right team favored. I just don't. I don't want to dive into this too early in the season. I
do agree. I do agree with the meta. They did look better after the Campbell loss or the D2 loss against Campbell. But yeah, I'm staying away from this game.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Lay it. Next up, Greensboro, NC State. Why should we not just lay it and lock it with Signetti, aka
Will Wade? Will Wade has VCU next. That's why.
I don't think he gives a fuck. I think they know the number and they're just gonna fucking destroy them. I'll lock them up. They're laying 30.5. They're gonna kill Greensboro. Greensboro's horrible.
I ride with Mac. I lay the 30. Yeah, Greensboro is. It's not the same team.
I mean,
this is Signetti. This is Signetti of college basketball.
He doesn't fucking care.
Dude, he is. They were losing to
UAB. Hasn't looked that bad this year. They don't. I don't think they're going to have a great team this year. I think they're going to have a bottom half SoCon finish. But they were winning against K-State for the first 10 minutes of that basketball game, and they went to overtime against Elon. Like, I wouldn't say it's like they've looked horrible.
It's a loss at home to Elon.
I'll take the points.
All right.
I'll take the points.
I ride with Mac. Double lock.
Double lock on it. Well, wait, I like taking a guy that knows the number.
He definitely knows
that. Go. I figured that shit out with Signetti in Indiana. I was like, I ain't going against him. Even though I did take Penn State on Saturday. That was a little too much. NC State, lock it up. Will Wade, baby. Strong ass offer. Strong ass spread here. Next up, we got Prairie View, Oklahoma State. This game sucks. I mean, we should take Prairie View, getting 32.5. I mean, Oklahoma State fucking just won a huge former Big 12 rivalry game against A&M.
I think that's the right side.
I think it is too.
Who those Cowboys got on deck?
Corpus Christi.
Yeah. Oh,
Which
that's when Lutz started.
Correct. So it matters to Lutz and not Wade. I get it, Mac. I'm following, I guess.
They're also off of the fucking A&M win. They were a dog and they won by like 30.
Yeah, NC State's off a UAB blowout win.
They lost out. They lost to Alabama State. Is it even a big win anymore?
I don't know.
You think Prairie View is better than Earl Roberts?
Yes. No.
Really? I think they might be. I think it's close.
No, I don't think it's really close.
Lutz doesn't have that same fuck you that Will Wade has.
It's one of the worst teams in the SWAC compared to one of the worst teams in the Summit. I think it's still probably like 5-point difference there.
Okay.
What's Prairie View done so far?
Nothing. He got freaking pounded.
Double road spot. He's been.
I'll lay it. No bet. I'm not diving into this one.
I can't get excited to take it. No, thank you. I'll take the points so bad. They're getting 32.5. They're going to lose by 31. Next up, Missouri is laying points against Minnesota. This is Nico Medved's first road game. I will lay it. I will lock it 7.5 with We Tigers. I assume this is probably going to be a triple lock.
You're that high on the pick?
Really? Yeah.
I thought you guys would fade Medved in a lit environment, his first road game with Minnesota.
Have you watched Missouri play basketball this year?
Yeah.
I can't believe this guy was like, I'm going to lock it, and I'm assuming this is a triple lock.
That's what I was like, really? That's
that.
Wow.
Not
only am I locking it, but these guys better do it too.
I mean, you were praising VMI like a week ago, and they just beat them by 50.
They almost lost to SEMO, and were in a 10-point game with Howard.
They won by 20 at Howard on the road.
That was a lot closer than that. You know it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a rigged game. When you play an HBCU game on the road, it's a rigged game. Coming from somebody that's played a game at HBCUs, it's rigged against you with the referees. You know what you're signing up for.
Yeah, I'll lay the 7.5, and I'll let Moneyline Mac bully me. Every time he bullies me into games, I win. So
this was honestly
Mac,
a
I
game
appreciate the bullying.
That I had no interest in betting because what I've seen from Missouri State hasn't been pretty, and Minnesota's playing 2 non-competitive games against tomato cans. So it's like I can't take anything away from either one of these teams. Besides Missouri, kind of not looking great. They're at home against a high major. They should win by 8 points. A team that hasn't looked great this year. I can't get there, Mac. I can't. I'm gonna lay Missouri.
I ride with Moneyline Mac. Let's fucking
blow out. Is this the first time they've hit the road after padding their stats at home? Oh yeah. Come on, lock Mizzou.
Good situation. Like it.
Lock it up. We Tigers. Dennis Gates. What's the music at? There we go. Stop it. Next up, I have no interest in betting this far. Texas is laying bazillion points against Fairleigh Dickinson. I don't know. What's the line in this game? Texas is laying 31.5. Texas already lost once this year. Sean Miller. I
don't think it's enough. I'll lay it.
I don't think it's enough either.
Yeah. As Texas runs it up. They like to foo-foo. Pad their stats.
Yeah, agree.
All right, here we go.
Is it though? It hasn't worked so far this year.
No. I'm curious. I'm curious if you got the cojones to take Oakland.
So this is the first time since the 90s that a team is playing the number 1 team in the country via AP poll back-to-back games because they played Purdue when they were number 1. Now Houston's number 1, and Oakland's playing them here. I don't know.
They can't be.
I don't know. I think that they're just going to get bullied down low.
I think they're going to get bullied everywhere.
How many points?
29.5.
That's a lot of points.
They have been scoring. They have been scoring.
I know. That's a lot of points. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them with the Golden Grizzlies.
You going to lock it?
Cap, what are you doing here?
I'm laying it with Houston. I think that this is where the system gets back on track.
Are you locking it?
Sure.
Double lock. Third road game in 9 days at Michigan. At fucking Purdue. Now you're going to go to Houston. Uh-oh. This is where the wheels fall off.
They've had good enough spacing in between the games. 4 days off on both.
Yeah. Tell that to the Houston athletes tomorrow when they're fucking crawling down your throat. Kelvin's going to kick. He's going to cover this one. He's been killing those guys.
The Juice talking about Auburn look ahead for Houston. Revenge from
That is a revenge angle. But I like that Houston does not fucking look good.
Mac has already taken his fingers off the chess piece. He can no longer take that lock back.
I'm not taking it back. They haven't
already played the music.
Let me
he
bet
is
that.
thinking he is doing a double take.
I'm betting this right now just so I can. Okay, and the bet is placed.
I'm gonna wait till tip off, and if that number is like drunk and 37 or something, I might fire.
I'll say you get 31.
They're starting 2 freshmen, and it hasn't been quite the Houston tomato can system this year.
They need a tune-up game to get them into Auburn after kind of looking like shit the first 2 games.
Yeah, they do.
That's my angle on it. And I mean, Oakland just fucking played out of their mind against Purdue. I mean, they played out of their mind. That was awesome to watch that game.
I mean, historically, Houston takes these games personally and goes out of their way to like freaking moon pound some of these teams. I think this is where the system gets back on track.
Come on, Campy.
All right, next up, we got Marquette. We got Little Rock.
This is a nice little game. Do you know the line is on this one?
Yeah.
Little Rock's been enjoying the breweries up there in Milwaukee for this week. How many days off in between Milwaukee and Marquette?
It's like 3, isn't it?
They played on Monday.
Okay, so not too long.
Yeah, 2. Even no travel, so it doesn't really matter.
No travel.
No elevation.
So 20.5 here. I know everybody will want to pound Marquette on the bounce back.
I'd rather pound Little Rock.
Yeah, I'm betting Little Rock here. I like that this will be the second game in the same city. It's not like they've been on the road for a week or so. It's only a couple days. And I think they're talented under Darryl Walker. And Shaka sucks as a favorite.
No, this is not the same Marquette team as previous years at all. It's just not the same. There's a couple guys that they're missing, and they just don't have a replacement for. So
what's this number?
20.5.
20.5. Dude, I'm
28 or 20 and a half?
20.
20. Still probably too much. Yeah, I agree with a lot of you guys, but once Capper said that he's going to pound Little Cock, I couldn't get that.
I did not say I was going to pound Little Cock.
Pound that cock.
Yeah, I'll take the points with Little Cock.
Double lock? Little lock?
Double. Triple lock it.
Oh,
triple lock. Holy shit.
I mean, they only beat Southern by 19. They didn't look great against Albany. And then they got blown out by Indiana. Sure, they could have that, bounce back. We need to have a get right game. But I like the fact that Little Rock's been in Milwaukee for a little bit, and only one day off in between means that they probably weren't fucking around at breweries for a day where they were probably like, okay, we got this day where we can have some fun, and then this day's a practice day.
It's also been cold as shit in Wisconsin. So
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
can't.
there was a shit ton of snow this week too.
So yeah, they're probably in the hotel room, like watching tape.
Yeah, they need to after that fucking second half where the Avalanche came at them. Called the Milwaukee Panthers. Next up, South Dakota, the Coyotes laying 5.5 here against my Screaming Eagles.
What's the total?
166.5.
Okay, I wanted the over, but
Yeah,
That's a bit
they
high.
baked that shit in.
Yeah, that's too high. Both these teams love their run. I'll go Coyotes. I'll lay it.
How can I take Southern Indiana on the road?
You can't. Yeah, that's South Dakota's the right side to be on. I'll lay the 5. You gonna lock this, Mac?
Yeah.
Okay, I ride with you.
Yeah, let's go on the Coyotes, man. I mean, this Dakota teams are good at home, and the Screaming Eagles, I love them, but like they just suck on the road. So yeah, double lock, Coyotes. Let's keep this train going. Next up, we got Texas Southern Sanford.
Sanford's going to Texas Southern. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, this is gonna be a rigged game.
It's going to be a rigged game.
Oh, guess what the line is?
Is it 4.5?
It's 5.5. They actually upped it one. Wait, no, this is at the HMPE arena. Is that their home? No, that's their home arena.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh, even more rigged.
It's Southern plus 5.5, right?
Dude, HBCU home opener. That's a system play for me.
It is a system play.
The system play. I'm locking Texas Southern as a home dog here. Sanford, I get it. Lenny Acuff, good coach. But it's year one, game 3. Their first road game, they lost to Tulane. Then they got a nice bounce back against South Carolina State. Yeah, I will take Texas Southern all day here to lock it up.
Texas Southern's going to shoot about 1,000 free throws in this game. Just
Yeah,
watch out.
Rigged.
Oh,
Bieniek?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm still hemming and hawing here because I have an edge on the cocktail napkin of an over.
At 152.5.
Yeah, the napkin's got it at 159, and I like what Max says about these SWAC teams are going to get some free throws. Lenny Acuff's teams, typically have played at up tempo. Last year, they're one team that was really good, threw a wrench into that, but typically they're a top 100 tempo team, and they're good at hitting their threes. I'll go over 152. I like that.
The 2 million free throws are going to help with that. I have a feeling
because the spread stinks a little bit on this one.
Oh, yeah.
it does. Oh, totally.
I think
rigged.
Sanford wins. I think they should be able to cover this, but I'll just stick to the over.
Watch, they win by 5.
Double lock.
Super rig it.
Southern. Sprinkle some on the money line. Down goes Sanford tomorrow at Texas Southern. I was just making sure that wasn't like the Rocket Raiders. Phoenix, did you lock the under or the over? You said.
Yeah, lock.
Phoenix locking the over. Next up, we got Evansville, Middle Tennessee. Evansville is, I think, laying a point. Yes,
Yeah.
they're playing a 1.5 here. I kind of want to bet Evansville, man. I like Ragland early in the year, and I like to fade Middle Tennessee when they hit the road.
This game, so we don't have anything on either one of these teams. Far this season.
Yeah, we don't.
I was impressed with Evansville in the first half at Purdue. I will say that.
I agree, but I agree. They hung in there. They actually, I think, either out rebounded or were close to out rebounding Purdue for that game. I'm just revisiting Middle Tennessee's roster here.
Middle blew them out last year in Murfreesboro, so you have a revenge angle here too.
Fair.
Give me the Aces, man. They've actually played a D1, but Middle played a D2, 2 D2s. First road game.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think Evansville's the side to be on here, just because the fact that MTSU has played nobody. We have no idea how good they are, and Evansville. At least we've got a couple data points to base it on. I'm not betting this, but I'll lay the 1.5 with Evansville.
I will also take the Purple Aces. Again, kind of flying blind. I don't love that.
Yeah,
I'm not going
same.
to bet it.
Yeah, same.
Single lock. Give me the Aces. Ragland and company.
Both teams, like Evansville, needs to drastically improve their offense. Last year, their defense was really good, and Middle Tennessee's got a bunch of incoming transfers that I just need to see.
Vanderbilt is laying 28.5.
Talk about seeing.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
We've seen 105 in back-to-back games from Vandy. EKU is going to run, and if they're not making shots, that's going to turn into a blowout.
I know.
I kind of like Vandy here. Like EKU had a home game against their rival, kind of put a lot into that and fell short. I think Vanderbilt rolls once again.
It's a quick turn.
It's a quick turn off a rivalry game too.
I'm taking the points just because they lost a toss-up game at home, and Vandy's off the UCF road win, but I'm not betting this game. I don't want to get in front of this Vandy machine potentially.
I kind of want to lay it with Vandy.
I'll lock it if you want to, Cap.
I'll ride with Noah. Let's lock up Vandy.
Colby's going to lock up EKU. He always locks up EKU in the big spread here. 28.5.
28.5.
28.5. Lay it with Vandy.
Man, I mean, they covered this against UCF. What could go wrong?
28.5.
They were covering. Sorry, they didn't cover.
Oh, I was like, Jesus Christ! I was like, what? They
were blowing them out.
Yeah, they were. They looked good.
It was going to KenPom real quick. They were up. Their largest lead was 73-46, so they were up 27.
Wow. Yeah, take the points. The Nazis are going to Valpo. What is this line? Valpo's laying 1.5. What's the conviction here, guys?
Give me Gestapo State, no bet. I have no conviction. I think Gestapo State is the side, but I don't.
You got 0-2 team.
Valpo's looked like they lost to EIU at home.
Valpo
won
that game.
They won.
They won that game. I apologize. Okay, yeah.
No,
So,
Nichols lost at EIU.
oh,
They have a common opponent.
EIU and Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah, they've actually played the same.
It's a round robin.
They literally have the same resume.
It's hilarious.
Like, neither covered either game. Actually, wait, no, Nichols backdoor to cover, but they actually are the 0-2 team.
This is the consolation game of a 4-team round robin pool play tournament to get into a bracket.
You know what else this game is? This is the 1-800 game of the day.
It's hilarious.
Don't bet this game.
I have no interest in it.
Give me Nickel in the point. Give me Gestapo State in the 1.5 or whatever it is. Don't bet bet another game.
Do you have a thing on the cocktail napkin for the over under?
Yeah, what is it?
There's no way you're going to show value on either team. 146.5 is what it's at.
147.5.
Okay, yeah,
that's not one that I pull the trigger there. I'll go Nichols. Don't love it.
I'll go Nichols because we're getting 1.5, and this could be a 1-point game either way.
And I think that's Sadler's outperformed expectations in the first 2 years. Like, not a great start, but I'll take
Hilarious.
it.
1-800 gambler. Call it.
Hilarious game.
Here we go.
Tulsa, Oral Roberts, Tulsa. Laying 8.5 on the road. Off the
so
big
it's coming
win.
Down. Colby made the slide and put 9.5 here.
It was 9.5. Regionality here.
Inner city battle.
Yeah, is this Corey Barnett's home opener? No, they played a D2.
It did. Yeah, they played D2.
Mr. John Brown took an L.
I guarantee Colby's locking Oral Roberts. And I will join him on a double lock. Tulsa just played a great game against Rhode Island up there in the Northeast in Annapolis. I think this is a tough spot to play kind of a little brother game. Give me Oral Roberts. But they've looked all right against Barnett. They were chippy against Oklahoma State for a little bit in another little brother angle. So yeah, give me the points.
That John Brown game. Actually, I wrote this up in the article. I laid the points with Tulsa. Better roster. Oral Roberts is trash, and
I love the analysis.
They're really really bad. Like they're a long way off from where they were. I don't mind. I don't mind the inner C spot. I think you might have a 50-50 crowd here. I don't know that you're going to have an Oral Bob crowd. So I'm going to lay it with Tulsa. Just better side. They win this by 10.
I tend to agree with Cap. I'm going to lay it with Tulsa. I'm going to stay off of it, though.
Oral Roberts is really bad.
Are you locking this?
Am I locking it?
Yeah.
Yes, I am, and we're battling.
Little brother. There's a 9.5.
Big brother's got one.
There's a 9.5 up there. I need every point I can get. Good Bob Roberts. We're live here. Corey Barnett's going to get his first big win. Tulsa, I mean, who's Conkle now to be laying points on the road?
Tulsa's actually not bad this year.
They looked good the other night. Oh, dude, this is a great game. UTSA versus Texas State. Both teams off a loss.
A great rivalry. The game might not be great.
Yes, it's just a good the I-35. I have a lock here. I am locking UTSA. They just got embarrassed at home. Now they're catching 1.5 at Texas State in a rivalry game. All over the Roadrunners here. I think Clonch and company get this thing righted in the right direction. I don't trust Texas State.
Okay. I think UTSA is the better side, but not by a lot.
I will go Texas State. I'll take the home court.
Are you locking it?
San Marcos.
No, I don't even have a reason for taking Texas State, to be honest.
I think UTSA is it's a rivalry game though. Yeah, give me Texas State at home. I think if it's a lit environment, I think it'll carry Texas State over the finish line. But I think these teams are really close in terms of talent level. And if I have to choose one, I'm going to choose the one that's playing at home. Give me Texas State in San Marcos to get this dub.
This is a foxhole spot, baby. Just got embarrassed at home. 7-point favorite, lost by 17. Now you're catching points on the road. Let's go. Rivalry. Meet, Roadrunners. Lock.
Who won didn't UTSA win the football game this year?
No, Texas State won at UTSA.
Oh, so Texas State dominates, clearly.
No, this is exactly my angle. Let's go. I'm starting to like this card a little bit. Next up, we got UT Martin Bradley. Bradley is laying a big number here. I'm just
saying.
Bradley's laying 15.5.
Noah's the UT Martin whisperer. Let's let him go first.
They ain't gonna do it again.
I don't think so either. Bradley's a very good home court. It's tough to go into Peoria and keep it close. I mean, we just learned that with Central Michigan, who I think is going to be a darling for me this year, but they lost by 31. And Colby got sucked into betting CMU there.
So did I.
I'm going to lay it with Bradley. I like both of these teams' outlook for the entire season, but right now I'll take Bradley at home.
I'm taking Martin. I just think the books don't seem to have adjusted to that roster yet. I think this number should be a bit shorter, if I'm honest. I think this is way too many.
I'm torn on this one. I think it's placed right correctly. I will take Martin, no bet. Bradley wins by 15.
I like this comment from John Shadell. We need to set odds and do an SGPN bet on whether the 1-800-GAMBLER person is a boy or a girl. So I'm assuming he's talking about the receptionist that answers the phone call.
I've never
whether
called.
it's a male or a female.
Has anyone ever actually called that number?
No.
But I do think that's.
Tomorrow. Let us know how it goes.
I think that's a hilarious 3 a.m. comment there.
It is. Bryant is laying 1.5 against Dartmouth. I mean,
I'll lay it with Bryant.
Does Bryant get their first win? It's home opener for Jamion Christian, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything from them.
Wasn't Dartmouth like kind of chippy in one of their games? Didn't that look decent?
They're 0-1. They lost to Marist by 20 at home.
Oh,
both of these teams haven't looked good.
Neither team has looked good. I'll take the team at home. I'll lay it with Bryant. No doubt.
Why is this game at 8:30? Where's this game at?
It's a
Why
great
does this
question.
game exist?
It's a great question.
Is this a neutral site? No, this is a real 8:30 start. What the fuck is going on up there?
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Colorado State versus what just happened? I just lost my lines. Colorado State versus Cal Poly. Cal Poly looked good on Saturday night. Colorado State is laying 18.5.
It's a beefy number.
Wow.
What am I missing here? They're disrespecting my Cal Poly guys. But, I mean, they just got to win.
At the crack house.
Colorado State's won by 23 to Nebraska Omaha and by 24 to Incarnate Word. Maybe we got to put some respect on Ali Faroukmanesh's name as a coach.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get excited to back him after this win.
Can Cal Poly pull it off 2 times in a row? And at this is another team plays at extreme pace, and if their shots aren't going in, it's a recipe for blowout.
And this is altitude.
Altitude too. Yeah, lay it with Colorado. Colorado State's aside.
DeGeorge used to coach at altitude, so I hope that that would at least with some of the kids that he's retained from last year to this year from the previous 2 seasons at I think it was Colorado Christian, some Colorado school.
What I'm hearing is that the cap is Cal Poly is probably going to run out of gas at the end of this one. That's where Colorado State's going to cover them. Yeah,
it's going to be a blowout.
I'm laying it with Colorado State.
I'm so tempted to bet Colorado State. I'll stay off this one. It's a lot. I should have bet it with Boise, but I mean they barely got across. I think it's similar. I think they win by 20.
I think they win by 20. I'm going to lay it. I'm going to lock it. I like that.
Oh, yeah,
I've talked myself into it. It's a 3 a.m. lock.
DeGeorge was a previous head coach at Colorado Mesa. So, and born and raised in Colorado Springs.
So it's a personal game for him.
Yeah.
His team's going to run out of gas.
I'm going to lay it with the Rams. Don't love it.
San Diego is a dog now to Idaho.
Oh, really?
I see Idaho laying 1.5.
Okay, I saw it the other way earlier.
Yeah, they opened as favorite and it flipped. Idaho look good. I mean, Lavin's off the other Idaho loss.
Yeah, the much worse Idaho State.
What are you doing here? You think they get swept by the Idahos at home?
I think they get. I think
they get swept.
I think they get swept too. I think Idaho's the right side. I'm not. I can't bet Lavin. This team is. I can't believe he still works there.
I can bet Pribble though. I'm going in on the Potato Warriors again.
I ride with Noah.
I already had this at +1. I'll take
it. Who's battling?
I thought you bet Pribble.
Yeah, Idaho.
Yeah, I'm on Lavin.
Oh, you're on Lavin? Good luck. Yeah.
He's had 5 days to prepare for this. He just lost to Idaho State as a favorite at home.
I can't believe he's still employed at the school.
This is his get right spot.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get one of these. He's good for one game out of.
He's going to get. I mean, that would be a massive bounce back to beat the drastically better Idaho team.
Who did he do it against last year? I think it was It was against Idaho last year. He lost to Southern Utah at home, and then he beat Idaho. Yeah,
Revenge spot.
let's go, Lavin. Lavin bounce back spot. Now he's a dog.
Stop it with this.
But he also lost to Portland State and then lost to Idaho State and then lost to Southern Utah.
He gets up for the Vandals. That's his
All
get up.
3 in a row.
It's his get up spot here. Let's
So-
go, Lavin. Next up here, we got Fresno. I'm curious about this game. Fresno versus UC San Diego. I'm seeing Fresno now at laying 1.5 against UC San Diego. New coach, new staff. I kind of want to lay it with Fresno. No bad.
I'm going wrong team favorite. I watched every minute of that UC San Diego Houston Christian game, and I was super impressed by the Tritons. I'm going to lay it, or I'm going to take the points. I can't believe they're getting points, and
Yeah,
I'll lock it.
I ride with Noah on this one. That's actually, it's flipped already. UC San Diego's favored.
UC San Diego's favorite now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, shop around. Maybe you can get a point. You guys are on double lock.
UCSD's got size, shooting, great defense. They consistently win turnover battles with this system.
And Fresno plays like they have autism.
Bingo.
I have no idea what to do in that game. They already lost a home game. That's why I'm staying off.
They're going to lose another. They're not a good team.
Yeah, they're losing another one.
Utah State is coming in here as a heavy favorite against Weber State, laying 20.5.
That's too many.
Utah State off the big win Friday night against VCU.
Does Utah State play Utah this year? Because holy moly.
No, they would kill Utah.
I know.
It would.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay it. Like the Mountain West team, they just lay it home. They're just a wagon.
I'm going to lay it too. I mean, Weber's off the overtime game against Utah. And I think Utah State's a lot better.
Should we lock Utah State?
Actually, dude.
Nah, I don't love that off of VCU.
Well, and Weber's also Weber's not far from Logan.
No, it's not. So you see it like regionality, like
Yeah, there's some regionality to this game. It's just I'm not going against the spectrum.
All right, fair enough. All right. No lock, lay it, and no bet.
The spectrum.
Oregon, South Dakota State here. Oregon, I think, is laying 15.5. Is this the one Oregon rolls?
Is the point guard back?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
He played last game.
Did he?
Yeah. Not well.
Played 35 minutes. So he played a full game.
Bryce? He
played. He didn't play well.
No, he did not. But at least he's playing. What's the line?
15.5. This is the one for Oregon. Blowout for Oregon. Like you said, he played a game, got it under his belt, got the rust out.
Yeah.
I tend to agree, but
I think this is the one Oregon. Just like Houston, I think this is the one we start seeing some favorites fucking start rolling at home. It's also a crazy kind of travel spot for South Dakota State, going from Iowa all the way out to Oregon now.
It's not that bad. Yeah.
Oregon's hard to get to.
It is hard to get to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
I will lock the Ducks. Quack, quack.
I'll lay it, no bet.
Give me them Ducks.
you fly into Portland and then it's like an hour and a half drive to Eugene.
Yeah. South Dakota State runs out of gas in the second half. Next up, we got the other one. Oh, I was waiting for this one, man. Oregon State versus North Texas. North Texas, so interesting spot here off the Loyola Chicago buzzer beater win. Looking good here to start the Danielle Robinson 3-0 era. Getting 2.5 in Corvallis. I have a lock.
It's Oregon State.
The Beavs.
I've had a feeling you would. Yeah. I think the Beavs are the right side. It's been a lot of travel for North Texas. I mean, they've gone from North Texas to Chicago, now to Corvallis. That's a lot of travel in a really short period of time. I do think this is a lock for Oregon State. If I were Colby, I'd say check the picks page. I'm not Colby. I'm just going to say I'm going to lock it because I'm not in the picks page yet, but I will be.
I have a lock. It's not for this game. It's actually for Friday because North Texas is going to get fucking drilled by St. Mary's.
Everybody.
Bet the opener. No, I think that North Texas should be probably favored against Oregon State.
Are they not?
No, Oregon State's favored.
I think the wrong team's favored. Do I want to bet it? No, because North Texas hasn't looked tremendous.
Last
Either.
year,
Like that Loyola Chicago game was not pretty at all.
No, it was
That was
really
an
ugly.
rock fight.
Well, it was a neutral site game that nobody was at.
I'm gonna take the points. I think it smells a little bit, but I'm not very high on Oregon State this year. But like I said, I have a lock, and it's for Friday. North Texas is
There you
going
go.
to get blown out.
Co-
-25.
At least.
I'm on the Beavs. I think the Beavs win by double digits in the revenge game from last year
I
too.
think they do too. Yeah.
I mean, the Beavs should have got him. I thought last year in Denton. Now the game's in Corvallis. Yeah,
It's just a really bad spot for North Texas. I do think they have the better roster, better team. But yeah,
Go
this
Beavs.
It's a bad spot for them.
I'm all over these Oregon schools tomorrow. Great Northwest. Next up, we got Dixie State Manhattan. Okay, why is this game going on so late?
This is in the Hawaii tournament. The Suns. I can't remember the name of it. Aloha something.
Yeah. And what's the line here? Dixie State laying 4.5.
Rainbow Classic. Sorry, no Aloha. I apologize for that.
I mean, Manhattan got blown out at USC before going out there. Dixie.
I'm gonna go Manhattan. I said this with USC. They just barely didn't cover that game. John Gallagher's a damn good coach. Now he's getting the
Yeah.
team that he's facing that's equal of talent level. I think Manhattan wins the game.
Dude, I kind of want to bet Manhattan too.
I kind of want to bet Dixie.
Laying 4.5?
Utah Tech hasn't looked terrible.
I got it at 3.5
this year.
I'll take the dog. All right, well, want to battle?
You want to battle?
Yeah, give me the dog.
Yeah, let's battle. Get him up.
Yeah, give me the Jaspers. Get out of that fucking Utah Tech bullshit.
It's a long flight from Manhattan to Hawaii.
They flew from LA. They played in LA on Sunday.
It's a long flight from Manhattan to LA to Hawaii.
They got to travel out of the way when they went to LA. They were closer on Sunday to Hawaii than fucking Dixie was.
Still long travel. Tired legs.
We'll see. They got blown out. They're going to get right here. San Francisco, Portland State. San Francisco is laying 11.5. Is this a blowout?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Portland State. The slide's slightly wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got Portland. This is Portland State.
Yeah, it's the Vikings. Yeah.
I'll lay it with USF. I could get talked into a lock here.
I mean, should we just ride the WCC momentum?
Let's ride the WCC momentum. I think we should ride it into a lock. Let's triple it.
They're coming off the lock to Memphis, and I think that San Francisco's team is very, very good. On paper, it was better than St. Mary's, but obviously that hasn't stuck. So, yeah, I'll lock it with you guys. What's this number?
11.5. 11. I see it. I got a flat 11.
Enough.
This game's on home campus?
Yes, it is.
War Memorial.
Yeah, they're gonna this 20-point win.
Yeah, I think so too. I think
Hey, Mac.
Yep.
You want to hit a second ad here real quick?
Oh, shit, yeah. Yes, we over here at the College Experience are brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with the promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing in college football, college hoops, and NFL and NBA. Also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets in the same type from any model. You can build up to $1,000. Use our promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use our promo code SGPN25. All right, 4 more games. Let's get this thing done. Seattle, reaching out of here. Seattle versus E-Dub. Seattle is laying 8.5.
that's a spicy meatball for
So
Seattle.
E-Dub has beat them the last 2 times. One last year as a dog. That was Munson's like big win to start the era. Do we play? I want to play the Crack House in a bounce back
I
here.
think that's too many points. So I think.
The cocktail napkins also scary drunk on this game too.
What was the
Did you,
number?
The number is 12.5 in favor of Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going to play Seattle off a huge loss to Cal Poly outright, and then you also have what's it called? E-Dub fucking coming off an overtime game against Colorado, 4th straight road game.
Yeah, 4th straight road game at the Crack House is that's a bad spot. I'll lay it, but I'm not bet. I'm not gonna. I want to watch this. I'm not gonna bet it.
E-Dub has covered all 3 games too, and Seattle has not covered a game, and they're laying 8.5.
Oh, yeah. I think they got to cover this one.
Yeah, this smash spot.
I tend
Noah?
to agree. I'll
Triple?
bet that. Yeah.
Triple lock, crack out, and jangle. This is the Crack House, right? Yeah, right off. Always got to check.
I assume it's the Crack House if
Yeah.
it's that inflated.
It's got to be.
Pacific versus Long Beach. Hello.
This game.
Pacific's laying 10.5. Line's telling you lay it. No bet.
Yeah, lay it. No bet. I have no interest in watching this, and I'm sad that I know that it exists.
Pacific looked good against Nevada.
Yeah, they did, and Long Beach
has not looked good at all.
They can't score.
They look like ass.
This is just an eyeball play or thought. Why is the total 144?
I don't know, but I'm betting the under.
Because Long Beach can't score.
Well, it should be much lower.
Yes, it should.
Or is Pacific going to just fucking score at will?
I don't think they can. I don't think Pacific's that good either.
They don't even run too much at like they're bottom 150 tempo. Like they're not gonna go up and down here. The Mac, this is the reason why I bring it up is because there were so many first half free throws in the Nevada Pacific game.
Like Hawaii versus that fucking other team that they play. Commerce.
Yeah, it was Hawaii and Commerce.
Rig game. Love it.
This Nevada team just tallied up free throws at the end of the first half. It was cruising under. I don't know. I don't need another bet. I really don't. But that total seems way too high.
I agree.
Lay it.
I will lay it with Pacific.
Same. Yeah. No bet. This game.
I have a bet here. I will lock up Montana State after the embarrassing home loss on Sunday against Denver. Foxhole spot getting 14.5 at Stanford. Yeah, give me Montana State and these Bobcats. They'll stay within this number. It was by 10.
Stanford, how they looked?
Solid.
They beat Portland State by 10. They beat Montana by 13. Now they get Montana State at home. This line feels short.
I'll take the points. I don't have a whole lot of conviction, but yeah, I like both teams. So
I think I agree. 14's too many. Give me the points.
I'm locking up Montana State. Anybody coming?
It's the last game of the night.
There's one more.
I'll ride with you. Let's do it. Double lock.
Double lock. Me and Cannabis Capper on Montana State getting 14.5.
There's a hard trip to Hawaii up next, and something.
Oh no, he forgot it. He forgot it.
Dude.
He left it off.
Oh,
we got 2 more games.
Game, give me Southern Illinois.
I had this one circled. I am gonna smash Nevada.
Really?
They almost just they drill Louisiana. This is Alfred in a nutshell. Drill somebody, then almost lose, then you drill somebody again. They'll get rights here. I think they put it on Southern Illinois.
Okay.
This is a Mountain West team I will lock up.
It's in the Batcave.
Yeah, laying 10.5.
A long travel spot for Southern Illinois. Yeah, I got 9.5. I'll lay it.
I want the Salukis. I'll take the points.
You want to bet that or no? Anybody betting that one?
I don't have any
Yes.
I love this one. I love
Really?
Nevada. I love Nevada big tomorrow. Alford, baby, double digits. Blowout.
MJ, I know. I know. I was talking with Mac about it. It still kicks me.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Yeah. Final game on the slate. It is not here.
It's
The
a hard
doubleheader.
ticket because I don't think they go by plane. I think they took a boat outside the Mississippi Delta, through the Gulf of Mexico, around through the Panama Canal or whatever it is.
No, they didn't want to pay for
From-
the Panama Canal, so they went around south, all the way down.
Yeah, and
Just to save as much money as possible.
41
in
and a
Hawaii.
half with Hawaii?
it's way too many points, dude. It's way too many points for Hawaii.
Oh, I'm laying it.
Ken Palm's got 44.
I'm laying it.
It's a lot of fucking points.
Ken Palm's
man.
got 34.
34. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm blind.
You got me excited. Even still, MVSU traveling to Hawaii with the Hawaii referees.
I mean, it's 41 and a half, though. When has Hawaii ever laid 41 and a half?
How much did they beat Commerce or East Texas A&M by?
It was only like 26, and it was like it was a rigged game.
It
Do you
was-
want to know the napkin number here?
Sure.
It's 29 and a half.
Dude, I'm going to bet Mississippi Valley, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I can tell you that. I am going to wait till the last second.
You guys talked me off. Yeah, this is a North Florida special where you wait and get 4 or 5 extra points.
Dude, if we get 44 and a half against Hawaii, I mean, that's like fucking what Florida lays and 10 teams lay.
Hawaii's going to be the super public side. You guys talked me off of it. Everybody is going to bet Hawaii. Nobody's going to be on MVSU.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if you want to,
I don't blame
you.
them.
You won't be public now. The public will bet it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be the public side. No, there's not. I'm not taking it. No. You guys talked me off it. Thank you, gentlemen, for bullying me off laying 40 and a half with Hawaii.
I can't wait to finish the football show, and I got to watch that fucking shit.
I can't wait to watch. I'm so excited for that game.
So,
yeah, they went by 36.
The other thing is I got a massive edge on the total too. This is one that I might actually take. Like, I could see Valley State only scoring like 50, 40 points.
Yeah.
The total is 146 and a half. And I got 138 and a half on the napkin here. Capper, you've got a lot better feel on Hawaii, I think, than I do. Are they going to score 90, 100 points in this matchup?
They
did against.
they just scored. They just scored 100. Okay, so I guess the concern would be that Hawaii would rack up. Let's say they get to 90, which I think
they would have to do very heavy lifting on that.
They definitely would. So we need. How many points would we need out of?
Because
MVSU
like the chat's talking about here, like that Hawaii under was cruising, and I said through 10 minutes, there's 30 points. It was a projected 120 finish, and they score 170 points.
Yeah, I think Hawaii's probably they're gonna be under 90, and if they're under 90, I think this cruises under.
They shot 54 game free throws the other night.
It was insane. It was obvious. It was clearly rigged.
I'm gonna fire on both the unders that I've been talking about.
Let's fucking
go. I'm gonna fire on the Pacific LDSU under, and then I'm gonna fire on the Valley Hawaii under.
I mean, there's a chance that Valley could only score 40 points, like with them trying.
Yeah, that number is 146 and a half under on Valley Hawaii, and 144 and a half Long Beach and Pacific.
Ready for best bets?
Always.
I'll go last.
All right, I'll lead it off. Missouri against Nico Medved and company. Lay the 7.5. I really liked. I like the ones at the end of the night. I love the Dons. I'm going to ride the WCC momentum. Another blowout win for this league. I'll lay the 11.5 there in the late window, and then I'll lay the big number with Alford and company, 10.5. They got their hiccup out of the way on Saturday. I think they smashed by 10.5 here against the Salukis in a travel spot.
Okay.
My favorite money line dog tomorrow.
Not a good day for moneyline dogs, but we'll find one.
HBCU home opener rig game.
That's a good
Texas
call.
Southern. Let's go.
I was going to go there.
Let's
Good
go,
call.
baby. What are they
Okay.
what are they on the money line? What's Texas Southern?
It's like two. It's like 2 something, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean they were only 5.5 point dog, but
I got 165.
yeah,
That's a good. It's a good number.
it's a solid dog. I don't have a big one tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, Colby just sent me. Colby just sent us the fucking slide.
That's awesome.
Hilarious.
Anyways, all right. For my locks, I'll go South Dakota -5. I will go. What else do we like? What was the? I wrote about a bunch of these. I should probably use those.
Hilarious.
South Dakota -5 is probably one of my favorite plays on the board. I think it's the right side to be on. I'll lay the 8.5 with Marshall, and I want to take the Dons, but you grab that one. I'll do. Oh, Houston -29.
I like it.
Money line dog. Shoot. God bless. It's not too much. You got a good one. No, not on that. Not on that. God bless. God bless. There's not a whole lot for the money line tonight, at least as far as dogs go. Not seeing anything that's really jumping out as far as like a money line. I mean, I can't do that. Jeez.
I can go and give you a little bit more time.
I'll do Brown -130 plus 135. There we go.
All right. Favorite bet of the day for me, coming off a 9-5 day without a money line dog hit, but it was a nice bounce back day. Looking to continue the momentum with San Francisco -11.5 against Portland State. The Dons coming off a loss against Memphis, a solid team. And the Dons bring back a boatload of production from last year's team that was very good.
Mm-hmm.
At home in the War Memorial, I'll take the Dons there. Then I'll go American. They're getting 18 points against G-Dub, George Washington. Americans won 3 games in a row against G-Dub. Dwayne Simpkins is a hell of a coach. They're in a little bit of a rebuilding, retooling year, but it's still a rivalry and way too many points. My third favorite bet, I think I'm going to go to that island under 146.5 and Mississippi Valley State and Hawaii. I think even Hawaii could put up 100 points and Valley State may struggle to score 46. So I like that under there. The cocktail napkin agreed with that. It had it at 138. And then the dog for me today is Siena. They're +9. I think they can win it outright against St. Bonaventure. They're +320 on the money line there. Siena returns 4 starters from last year's team. I think St. Bonaventure is a little bit of a TMZ-ish team. A lot of people like it because Woj is the general manager over there. Give me the Saints. I think they cover and have a very good chance of winning that thing outright.
It's a good dog. Nice call.
Thank you.
Like it. All right. It's 3:30. Time to go to bed.
It really is time to go to bed.
Good shit, guys. Yeah. Hey, tomorrow, short slate on Thursday. Thank God, because we have the college football show tomorrow. But yeah, college football preview and picks tomorrow at 9:00 Eastern. Pregame at 6:00. Right after that, we will do the college basketball Thursday picks, and then I got to go to Morgantown for the brawl on Thursday. And then, yeah, we got a loaded slate all week. Cannabis Capper, go check out his work on the SGPN app, and go check out the Locks and Dog podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Go check out all Noah Bieniek's work at Noah B77. Oh, 23-13 day. I think I should put my shades back on to keep the mojo going, baby. At Moneyline_back, we are the College Basketball Experience. See you, Jack Fucks, tomorrow night, and we are out of here.
Run and shoot.